Hello, hello. Yes, Kyle Whittingham is the new head coach for Michigan. Yes, yeah. I'm gonna get this set up for right now. Hold a second. Let me try to get this up. Let's go with yes. Delete you. Can I delete you? Oh, a second. There we go. Yes. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. Well, I wish I had something better for showing the scores, but unfortunately, that is what I have. Actually, I can do. Let's do for a second. Is that better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. All right, that's what I have to do for the time being. Like I said, still gotta figure out how to do a actual scoreboard of my own. I tried. I was in the process of doing it. I was in the process of making a scoreboard, and then basically it was like, oh, Ashley got to charge us monthly. I was like, what for a scoreboard? I was like, I'll just do what I normally do, I guess, and just have um, NFL and have it on, I guess. But yeah, so I'm actually going to do it where it's going to be live because it's not going to be live. I just have it like this. But if I have it on ESPN, maybe I have that set up. ESPN scores. Let me get you set up. If it will load. All right, it's going to eventually fix itself. Anyways, but yes, Kyle Whittingham is the head coach for Michigan football, so Michigan fans should be very happy. Kyle Whittingham is a good one. So he is coaching against Utah and versus Nebraska in the bowl game. Okay, very nice. I don't know if he is or not. I thought he stepped away, but I'm not for sure. Dobie, I'm doing great. How are you? Like I said, after Christmas, like I said, got to spend time with family on both sides. Got to go on a trip, so went to Savannah. So just got back from Savannah yesterday, so that was fun. And now I'm back home, and just as you can tell, got me a new Panthers jersey, Nick Scorton. So that should be fun to be able to wear. Like I said, I wanted him because, like I said, I was a big fan of him coming out of this rookie class, and he has worked out really well for us so far. So it's been nice. Um, but yeah, it's been pretty good. I still got a whole entire week off until professional development, and then days, and then we got school coming back. So close to school come back. I'm ready for school to come back. I'm ready to start teaching again. But I am also enjoying some time off, so that's very nice. But how are you doing there, Dobie? How was your Christmas? Oh, also, I am going technically for the Rams. Do I want the Falcons to win a little bit because it'll be fun? If the Falcons to somehow win and then beat the Saints, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm going for the Rams to win 30-20. But yeah, kickoff's underway. It's going to be a return up to about the 27-yard line and a fumble, but recovered by the Falcons pretty easily. I think he was down, but I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. Sad news: Georgia Tech football lost to BYU in the bowl game. Yes, they did lose the Pop Tarts Bowl. Goodness gracious, they did in fact lose the Pop Tarts Bowl. BYU, I said, had a great end to the season where their only losses were to Texas Tech. So like gives them some, like we basically had the season for the Big 12, but unfortunately, like I said, we couldn't get over the major hump of Texas Tech. Hello there, Megan. How you doing? How you doing? It was good. Got a new Cubs hat and some baseball cards. Very nice. No Cubs hat. Maybe the Cubs do good this year. From the 27-yard line, under center, going to be a handoff to Bijan Robinson, who is going to basically get maybe a yard. Second down 9. And got myself a new Caleb Williams jersey. Oh, very nice. Got you a new jersey. Good. I mean, hey, Caleb Williams. Yes, not yesterday. Sunday. No, Saturday. Goodness gracious. No, it was Sunday, right? Yes, Sunday. Goodness gracious. Yesterday, I'm all over the place. Had an amazing game. Unfortunately, to come up just short. But hey, Bears, you win the division. You're in the second seed. All you got to do is win, and you secure the second seed. Second down 9, going to be a handoff to Bijan Robinson. He's going to try left side to the 30, and that's where he's going to end up. So it's going to be third down 7 for the Atlanta Falcons. Emmanuel, this is the first game in a long time, that I'm actually excited for Falcons football. Good. I mean, hey, you kind of like, you could kind of screw over the Rams with their draft pick if you win. So, it kind of helps you out a little bit. But you kind of just playing free at this point in time. From a 30-yard line, third down 7, gets some pressure, throws on his back foot, and that's going to be to Drake London. Incomplete. Try to get it to Emmanuel Forbes in the covers there. Fourth down 7. Got a punt this ball away. 13-35. Let's go in the first quarter. Where was that? Oh, yeah. Sad news. My team, Missouri Tigers, yes, they didn't lose to UVA. However, I mean, you didn't have Bo Perulo. You had a lot of people, had some people out, so it doesn't make sense. But you almost won the game. You almost won the game there, Parker. It's very, very close. You're mad and angry, I understand. But, like I said, you didn't have your starting quarterback. Your walk-on almost won the game, but you couldn't. But it was a close game. That's all you can really ask for. It's a close bowl game. And, yes, not the best end to the season, but a new season going to start anew next year. So, Xavier Smith tried to return this, and he's just going all around. There's a flag already up to the 20, up to the 25, 30, up to the 35, cuts back inside of the 41-yard line. Now, there is a flag, so I'm assuming it's probably on the return team, if I had to guess. I think it's probably like a hold or something like that. But it was a great return nonetheless by Xavier Smith. But, yes, Parker, like I said, I understand you're upset that you lost, but you should still be – I don't know if happy is the word I'm looking for, but you should still be okay with the fact that you had to go with a walk-on QB. So, not the best circumstance. And Virginia's a decent team. So, but next year may just be a good year for y'all as well. John, y'all had string together. Let's see. The last 2 seasons was 10-win seasons. This one was an 8-win season. So you've strung together really good seasons. Hopefully you can get I don't know if SEC championship game is really the idea because I don't know if y'all can really get to the SEC championship game, but who knows? Maybe. Under center from about the 5-yard line, going to be a handoff to Kyron Williams, who's going to get about 3 or 4. It's going to be second down about 6. Like I said, I would like the Falcons to win. I don't believe they will, though. So I'm going with the Rams to win 30-20. I think it'll be an interesting kind of game. Rams pull away late. I also, at the same time, for fantasy-wise, I'm in 2 championships, and then I'm technically in the championship of the loser bracket. So I've done well, but I might not win one. I might win another one. So I'm going to roll up to his right. Matthew Stafford plants his foot, throws a deep ball, and incomplete. Don't know who he was throwing to, but third down 7. 12:32 left to go in the first quarter. Like I said, I got in one league. Oh, so in the Dynasty League, I'm in the championship round against the number 2 team because I beat the number 1 team last week as a 4 seed. And I'm up by 20, but I'm going against Kyron Williams and Puka Nacua, so I'm probably going to lose, but still I'll finish second. And another league, I'm pretty much guaranteed to win my conference win the championship as long as Matthew Stafford doesn't have 40 more points than Kyle Pitts. And then in another league, I should finish 7th, which will be the top of the loser bracket, as long as Kirk Cousins doesn't have 10 less than Kyle Pitts. So like I'm pretty much guaranteed to win that one. But like I said, my fantasy season so far has done pretty good this year. Pretty good. So they are giving it first down 10, but I think there's a challenge flag. Yes, challenge flag has been thrown by Raheem Morris. I think he's short. I think it's pretty clear and obvious that he is short. That would be, I think it was number 15. 15, was that Johnson? I'm trying to think who number 15 was. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be fourth and inches. I don't think the Rams are going to go for it, though, considering that they are on their own side of the field. But they could. Let's see here. I'll be behind for most of this stream since I like to sail the high seas. No problem at all there, Manuel. Probably like 30 plus minutes throughout the, excuse me, if my comments seem late or out of place. Not a problem. You might have to give me a look. Like, if I'm confused, then I'll be asking questions like, what do you mean? Or be like, oh, okay. Do I like Dante Dowdle? Oh. Wait. Why does that name sound familiar? I got to check and see in a second. There about to be a punt for the Rams because it's 4th and 1. Dante Dowdle. Why doesn't it sound familiar? All right. Punt is away. Gets it off cleanly. Take a second. Fair caught at about the 35-yard line. So that's where the Atlanta Falcons will start off. We'll go to commercial break. So let me see. It said Dante Dowdle? Run back for... yes. Okay, yes. Kentucky running back. Okay. I don't know much about him. Like I said, I've watched like a little bit of Kentucky, but not really. So, yeah, I don't really know that much about him, if I'm gonna be honest. Are you asking because like he's in a transfer portal? Is that the reason why? Oh, I forgot it's still gonna be stuck on there. It's gonna be it's gonna be me this Sunday when I need to watch the Bears. Yeah, the Bears. I'm gonna be streaming. Let's see. No, I'm not gonna be streaming that game. I'll be streaming a lot, honestly, this week. But I'm not streaming the Bears Lions game. I'm only streaming one game on that Sunday to get kind of prepped for like getting in the swing of things. And I'll try to finish up a video by that day. Caleb is 108 yards away from the single-season passing yardage for a Chicago Bear and 4 away from passing single-season touchdown record. I don't know if he'll get 4 against the Lions, but he can get close, though. He sure he can get close. Clemson football lost to Penn State. Yes, that one was an interesting one, too, because it was boring at first, and then Penn State, like I said, got a little bit of lead. I think that was Clemson couldn't convert a 4th down, and then Penn State scored. Like I said, it was pretty abysmal, if I'm gonna be honest. Showing by Clemson. I honestly don't know what happens with Clemson football over the next couple of years. Who transfer portal wouldn't be as bad if he hit out of the park in recruiting. But he's not. And so that's the reason why, like, it's just not getting to a point where Clemson fans are wanted to be, because before Dabo got there, Clemson, like, Dabo has some reason to be, like, upset. He's like, Clemson wasn't that good before he got there. They weren't. But it's almost as if the game's kind of passed you by a little bit. So I do understand some of the frustrations from Clemson fans. From the 35-yard line, first down 10. Should be a false start, but not calling it. Going to be a toss by Bijan Robinson. Gets about 5 yards. Second down 5 from the 40? Yeah, from the 40-yard line. But yeah, Clemson, I don't know. I had high hopes for them this year too, but they failed me again. Second down 5, empty set, and that should be I don't know if it could be a false start on Lindstrom, or is that going to be an offsides? Let's see. Yep, false start on Chris Lindstrom, the Pro Bowler. Make it second down 10. No Bear has ever passed for 30 touchdowns in a single season. Well, we can safely assume that Caleb will next year. I just don't know if he's going to get that 4 touchdowns against the Lions, even though like the Lions secondary is pretty porous. I don't know if he'll get that 4 touchdowns. Maybe he will, though. Maybe he will. Maybe he'll be able to crack that. From the 35-yard line, second down 10, shotgun formation, going to have Bijan Robinson to his left. 11 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Draws back to pass, getting some pressure, and is going to throw. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be getting the first down. Gained about 13 yards. That's going to be Davis Sills for the first down. Love the new jersey, by the way. Thanks so much. Something about pass rushers that wear number 11 makes me happy. I know. It's almost as if, like, this could have been Jalen Walker's jersey, but we decided to take Tyrone McMillan, which I'm not. I first was not happy with, but I've grown to love. I was really upset we did not take Jalen Walker at first, but now I'm okay with it because Tyrone McMillan's been pretty good. More than likely going to be offensive rookie of the year, unless it somehow goes to Todd Shug, which I don't think it's going to, but it could. So first down 10 from the 48-yard line, going to be under center for this one. Going to be a play action pass. Got immediate pressure by Landman. It's going to throw at the feet of Bijan Robinson. Second down 10. Landman with the pressure. I do expect the Rams to come up with a little bit more blitzes. Their pass rush obviously gets to them, but Atlanta does have a pretty good offensive line. In certain spots, they're a little bit spotty, but they, for the most part, have a pretty good offensive line. And obviously, Kurt can't move like he used to. So it'll be interesting to see what LA is going to do. So second down 10, 10:06 to go in the first quarter. Going to be pistol formation. Going to send Bijan Robinson into motion over to the left. Sorry, going to be a hand up to Tyler Algier, who's going to get about 2. Gives the 50-yard line, third down and 8. I don't like that these stitched jerseys are now over 300. And there's now a mid-tier jersey that still uses printed letters. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to lie. So, my mom gets, like I said, I asked her for a jersey this year. Because I'm not asking for, like, hundreds of dollars for a jersey. If you want to, and I don't know the ethical things that happen with this company, but I'm just letting you know. Going to be a throw out to the left side. That's going to be up to a 40, and that's going to be Darnell Mooney down to about the 36-yard line. But there's a company called DH Gate. I'm pretty sure it's from China. I think that's what's been reported. But they make really close to jerseys, which this is from DH Gate. The Derek Brown jersey is also DH Gate. I don't know if the Bryce one is. I think the Bryce one's the only actual NFL one that I have. But they make close enough jerseys. Now, I will say it's better if you get like a black jersey because it's not as noticeable the different colors. But, yes. My mom found out that company because you can get jerseys that are they're not official, but like for about $40 compared to like $100. And so she gets them for like Auburn's, like she got her Auburn jersey for Philip Lutzenkirchen from DH Gate, and then that's when she's just, whenever I want a jersey, she's like, okay, I'll get from DH Gate, and then that's what it'll be. But I don't know the ethical practice of DH Gate, so that's the only thing I'm not like endorsing, but I'm just letting you know that there is technically another place you can get jerseys from that's not going to be cost you an arm and a leg, because $300 is kind of crazy. Is that Fuse jersey? I don't know what Fuse is. Wait, I thought you didn't want Walker. I remember you said he was kind of tweener, so he was more of a middle linebacker. I said that he could fit the role that we left with Frankie Louvu, so I was okay with it. Because he was a tweener. He definitely was a tweener. But I was like, I want him more so the fact because our linebacker core was kind of crappy. and it still kind of is. And I was like, if anything, we could have him be in the Frankie Louver role where he can be a pass rusher slash linebacker, and I'll be fine with it. Um, and also, I just thought that that based upon what all have been reported, is that the Panthers wanted Walker, so I kind of convinced myself to like him way more than I did initially. So it was true that I was a tweener, and I didn't love him that much, but I still wanted him because based upon what the Panthers had said, or what the lot of beat reporters had said, they wanted that Jalen Walker was the guy that they wanted, and I was like, all right, well, let me convince myself to like him, and I started to like him even more. So both are technically true. Yes, didn't like him as much, but I grew to love him. Also, I've not really been reporting about the plays, but so far Atlanta is driving down the field. By the way, second goal from the 3-yard line, I formation. Bijan Robinson in the backfield. Going to be a toss to Bijan Robinson, who's going to stop on a dime and only get back to the line of scrimmage. Be third and goal for Falcons. 6:50 left to go in the first quarter. DHK, I think it's DH Gate. DH Gate. I'll look at it. I wonder if that's the same company Urinate Tree tried when he did his jersey video. Possibly. Fuse was the $180 jersey, similar to the basic 120 version jersey. Said it's not going to stitch on you by having the size of your jersey at the bottom patch for the world to see. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't know about Fuse. I was very confused. Third and goal. Throw for the end zone as we caught. Touchdown by Bijan Robinson. 6:11 left to go in the first quarter, and the Atlanta Falcons are first on the board. I would like the store on DHgate your mom used. I've wanted to buy from them forever, but I always got scared it was a scam, but these official prices are the true scams. Exactly. Like I said, it's one of those things I don't understand why NFL like for instance, when you're playing Madden it's different. But NFL owners make a lot of money. NFL franchise make a lot of money. So it makes sense why certain things are a lot of money. Like for instance, a Pro Bowl level player makes sense that it should be 100, 130 maybe for a jersey because it's a really good player. But if it's like a rookie, or if it's like a lower level player that you just really like if I for instance, so if I wanted, let's just say a Trevin Wallace, not Trevin Wallace, yeah, a Trevin Wallace jersey. He's the middle linebacker. He was a third-round pick for us last year, and he's not like a star, but he's a good player for us. If I wanted his jersey is going to cost the same amount for, a Pro Bowl player like a J.C. Horn or something like that, like on Amazon or something like on Info Pro Shop. Like that is where I don't understand that level of why is it costing the same? It doesn't make any sense. And there's also some scalpers too. Like if you want to try to find maybe you want to try to find a used jersey, and it's dude, it's going to be super duper expensive because, like I said, people are going to be like, well, you can't find anything anywhere else. And it's I just really, really, really wish that they made it a lot more affordable because you wouldn't have to go to these kind of companies that are overseas that make it for much cheaper. Like the stitching inside, you can tell, some of the colors is kind of different. Like the Derek Brown jersey that I have, I didn't realize it at first, but the coloring of it is not really the Carolina Panthers blue. It's more so the Jacksonville Jaguars blue. Well, bluish green. So if you look at this jersey, the blue is more so kind of close to that one, where it's kind of more of a green blue instead of a processed blue. And so it's not quite, but if you're just a regular fan and you don't really recognize that kind of stuff, it's not going to be that big of a deal. You're not going to be like, it's not the perfect color. It's going to be like, oh, it's okay. So that's what I'm saying is I just think they should make, keyword should, but they should make jerseys and NFL apparel more affordable so that the average fan can be able to afford the apparel. Same that way with some of the tickets. Like some of the tickets are crazy. Like the tickets for some of the Cowboys games are ridiculous. Like why in the world for a Carolina football game, why in the world is a game at Carolina? So it's not even like at the Cowboy Stadium, but at Carolina, in the nosebleeds, at the top of the nosebleeds, be $100. That makes no sense to me either. Why in the world you would have a game? Because at first I wanted to go to that game, and I was like, I'm not spending $200 for me and my friend to go to the game, where I'm gonna have to spend money traveling up there to Carolina. I'm gonna have to spend money trying to get a parking spot, what kind of food I'm gonna be eating, all that kind of stuff, and still got to pay $100 and walk all the way up to the top because it's a good little climb up there. Because I've gotten close to the very top, but I'm not spending $100 on the very top of the stadium. Like I'm not doing that. So that's what I'm saying. Like I just think that like NFL, you're making as much money as you possibly can. I get it, but you need to make it more affordable for your run of the mill fans. Play action pass back to Stafford, throws down the field, and it's going to be tipped up in the air, and that's going to be Ellis with a tip, knocking away from, I believe, was that Puka or was that tight end? I can't tell. Second down and 10. It was a Puka, so great job there by Ellis. Gets his hand on it, almost picks it off, but knocks away nonetheless. It's going to be second down and 10 from the 35-yard line. But, yeah, like I said, DH Gate has worked out well for us, so I'll leave it at that. From the 35-yard line, second down 10, 6:06 left to go in the first quarter, still 7-0. Matthew Stafford going to drop back the pass, and he's got time, throws to the right side. That's going to be caught. Oh, dropped, actually, by, is that Patterson? I think it is. One-on-one, and I believe, was that Caden Nelson once again on one-on-one coverage? How are you not going to replay it? I was going to see if that was Caden Nelson back-to-back plays. That would be really good for him. I guess they're just not going to show it. All right, whatever. I mean, he's been playing really well. So, it's third down 10, 6:01. Let it go in the first. Stafford drops back to pass, and he's getting some pressure. Sides to the defender, and is going to backpedal, throw in the runs, be caught up to about the 50-yard line, up to about the 45, down to the 42, and that is going to be Xavier Smith with the first down. I believe there should have been a hold in the left tackle there, but they did not call it. They can probably look back at it. I'm pretty sure Larry Jackson got away with a little bit of a hold on Jalen Walker right here. Kind of got a little bit with a little hold. Anyways, it'll be first down 10 about the 42, 43-yard line. Depends on where they mark them down. So actually, no, from the 47-yard line. Going to be handed to Kyron Williams. He's going to get to about the 42, 43. So again, about 4 or 5 yards. Going to be second down to about 5. They are doing a lot more stunts as well on third downs. Like I said, they had a double twist going there with Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr. on the same exact side. It worked, but however, you unfortunately broke contain. Second down 5, under center. Going to be 3 tight ends. Going to be a handoff. That's going to be Kyron Williams, who's going to get about 4. It's going to be third down and 1 for the Rams with 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. They're showing Devontae Adams, and like I say, he's out for this game, so it's a huge thing for the Rams, but he missed last game too, and the Rams' offense was still clicking, so be interesting to see if he's able to come back next week. Going to be thrown, to be caught by Puka Nacua with Terrell on him. I mean, sticky coverage too, but Puka Nacua is able to catch that ball. Gain about 7 yards there, first down 10 for the Rams. Like I said, it's good coverage by A.J. Terrell, but yeah, it's just a great catch. There's not much more that A.J. Terrell could have done. I'm gonna be honest. From the 28-yard line, under center, gonna be two tight ends to the right. Send Puka Nakua to motion over to the right. Now kind of switching up a little bit. All right, let's see here. Going to be a handoff to Kyron Williams. Going to try the right side. He's going to get up to about the 25, 25 or 24. So it'll be gain of about 4. Second down 6. 3:18 left to go in the first quarter. Actually, gain of 3. Second down 7. 150 plus receiving yards in 3 straight games, which ties the NFL record for Puka Nakua. If he gets it this week, then I'll definitely lose my Dynasty League, but he will break an NFL record, which will be interesting to see for sure. 250 left to go in the first quarter, under center, 3 tight end set. Going to be a play action pass to Matthew Stafford, who's going to just check it down to his tight end, who's going to get about 2 yards. Now, there was a flag. There was a flag thrown kind of late. Don't know what that one was. About a side judge, too, so I'm trying to think of who that would be. If it happened earlier on, I would have said like illegal formation or something like that, but that was kind of a late flag thrown. Oh, yeah, that's for sure a face mask. Holy crap! How are you? Is that Zach Rob? No, Ronnie Harrison. Ronnie Harrison? Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah, dude, like, legit grabbed hold of his face mask and, like, he wasn't even looking at Puka Nakua, but just, like, holding on, just, like, and I'm like, that's pretty egregious right there. So it's going to be first down 10 if that penalty. Stupid penalty, might I add. From about the 20-yard line. Under center, going to send Tutu Atwell into motion up to the right. Going to be a play action pass. And it's going to be a screen pass. It's tied up to the about the 16-yard line. Gaining 4 yards there. Second down 6. That's going to be Patterson once again. I don't mind as long as Kyron Williams and Puka Nakua don't get touchdowns. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I don't mind it. Under center from the 16-yard line. Going to be a play action pass. He's got plenty of time. He's going to roll out, sidestep, and just going to throw it down in the dirt. Third down 6. They say third down 5, but I mean, it's closer to third down 6. So why don't you just say third down 6? 141 left in the first quarter. Still 7-0 Falcons. But Rams are knocking on the door. But this is a very critical third down and 5. I hate the way I said that, too. They make a little list about them being either the 5th or the 6th seed. If they win today, more than likely they'll be the 5th seed because all they got to do is beat the Cardinals. And then whoever loses the Seahawks versus 49ers will be the 6th seed. So, drops back a pass, getting immediate pressure, throws. That's because he's just short. And it's going to be 4th and 1 from the 11. That is a catching by, I believe, who is that? Number 15? I forget who number 15 is all the time. Is it Johnson? I think that's who it was before. I don't know who's changing number 15. But A.J. Terrell in the coverage. Be 4th down and 1. They're going for it, obviously. 1:15 left to go in the first quarter. Mumfield, that's right. Mumfield. I talked about that the Thursday night football game. Under center, Kyron Williams in the backfield. Going to send Xavier Smith in motion. Going to be a handoff to Kyron Williams, who's met in the backfield. And as a turnaround on downs, number 92, shooting through the gap. Loss of 2. And the Falcons take over on downs. Manuel, how's it feel? You're up 7-0. Stop them in the red zone. I mean, shot out of a cannon. Rock him like a baby. Look at there. How's it feel? How's it feel, man? It will be. I know. Like, it's sort of in the game, but there's a chance. If there is a chance that the Falcons can beat the Rams, and then they beat the Saints, and the Panthers break our streak and we lose to the Buccaneers, but it doesn't even matter. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. That would be peak NFC South. That we lose because we all suck. That that would be that would be peak NFC South football. Oh, that's right. Emmanuel is behind. That's right. That's right. That's right. I forgot. Imagine your team is the only team to win this weekend. That would be something. Yes. Turnover rundowns. Well, no. Zoe's team won because the Broncos won. So okay, so Zoe's team won. Bacon Air's team won because the Browns won. Um, is that it? I think that might be it. Luke's team won to the Texans won. But yeah, that is it. That's pretty much it. But we're all good because either our teams are nearing playoffs, in the playoffs, or didn't have a shot to make the playoffs at all. So there's that. And then Falcons to be determined on what y'all do with your head coach. So I guess that's another category to put in there. Don't know what we're doing with the head coach yet. The assumption is firing, but not quite sure yet. I know it's a little bit of a long title, but we can fit that in the little ranking system. All right, so we first down 10 from the 13-yard line. Going to send Drake London in motion up to the left. Going to be a handoff to Bijan Robinson. He's going to try the middle of the field and gets up to about the 17-yard line. So nice scan there of about 4 yards. Second down 6. Dobie, I say this with love. Don't say that. Don't jinx this. I'm not confident. Just blind hopium. Gosh darn it, Bears and Panthers. You want a rare Browns win for a chance for all of us to win in the same week. Yeah, dude, it's hard to come by with the Browns. Unfortunately, it's a first down 10. By the way, first down 10 run by Brian Bijan Robinson going to end the first half. In the first quarter. Goodness gracious, off my rocker. I can't believe I also said off my rocker. I'm not an 80-year-old Southern gentleman. Sorry about that. I'm just so used to my dad saying that. He's 67, so I guess there's also that too. I remember we talked about that a couple of weeks ago, talking about idioms. That's not really an idiom, but just like sayings. Like my dad has also said before, that'll make a fox want to hug a hound. And I think that's hilarious because it's just like, who thinks about that? And whenever I think about that, I always think of the movie The Fox and the Hound because my mom is a math teacher, and she would use movie clips. She would never show an actual movie because she just didn't believe in that for school. But she would show video clips, and one of the video clips she would show from Fox and the Hound is the elimination song when she was teaching about elimination, like in math. And I don't know why, but I always think about that whenever I think about Fox and Hound, I think about what my dad said, and then I think about the clip that my mom would show for math. Because she would use that, and then and Like Mike, loved Like Mike. Oh my gosh, when I was a little kid, watched it all the time. I became a big Morris Chestnut fan. But Like Mike has in the movie, if you haven't seen it in a while, or you maybe you've never seen it, hopefully you have seen it. It's a great movie. I say that, like I said, but I have nostalgia glasses on whenever I watch the movie. But basically, they talk about the triangle offense. They talk about the different kind of triangles. So like talk about isosceles triangle. Talk about I'm trying to remember the scene, but they use like Jordan Pippen, and they use like the Kobe Shaq offense as well. Like talking about like different like triangle offenses. And so she would use that movie when she was talking about geometry. When she would talk about like the different kind of triangles, and the students loved it because, like, so you talk about basketball and math. You don't really do that a lot. So I don't know why I just think about that. But she's a really great teacher. I'm not just saying it because she's my mom, but also she was my teacher as well. And also I get a lot of comments from other people who loved my mom as a teacher too. But where was I at on this one? But you know what? The Bucks and Packers and a lot of our division rivals lost this week. LMAO. Yes, they did. Bucks in crazy fashion. Not really crazy fashion. They've been on the downward spiral for a while now, but lost to the Dolphins, which is kind of crazy. Going to be a handoff to Tyler Algier, gets about 4 yards in the carry. Second down, 6, we're pushing and shoving going. I'm pushing and shoving, and we're standing up here, and we're good. Okay, Weiner got a little bit of a shove going, but he's good. Packers losing. I mean, dude, the fact that the Ravens got clowned on for a whole entire week because they lost the game against the Patriots that would have pretty much handed them a good shot of winning the AFC North. They still have a shot of winning the AFC North, but you choked that game away because you don't hand it to Derrick Henry. You're like, you know what? Let's give Derrick Henry 20 carries in the first half alone. He had over 10 carries in the first quarter. He had almost 15 carries in the first quarter. They were just feeding him, and he was it couldn't stop him. Couldn't stop him at all. So it's definitely something to see. First down to have that about 6-yard run by Tyler Algier, getting a little bit of a breather for Bijan Robinson. Up to the 35-yard line under center. Going to be 2 tight ends set to the left, with Drake London over to the left as well. Going to be a toss out to him. Going to be Tyler Algier making one cut back inside, and gains about maybe 2 or 3 yards. Second down about 7. That loss for Green Bay had with Baltimore handed the Bears the division title. Yes, they did, exactly. Now the Packers are the longest NFC North title drought. Oh, that's kind of funny too. Yeah, because they've had 3 straight. That's also funny too. They've had 3 straight. What was it saying? Oh shoot, I was wrong with it. They've had 3 straight 7th seed finishes. They finished 7th seed, and the year before that, that's when the Vikings won the division. So yeah, because the Vikings won the division, then Lions went back to back, and then now Bears. So yeah, that's kind of funny too. We also have another one that's kind of a long streak. Your Falcons haven't won the division since what was it? 2016. I'm sorry, I had to bring that up. Sorry. Third down, 12. Drops back to pass and throws the right side. It's be caught. That's be Drake London. Gains about 4 yards there. Tackled by Emmanuel Forbes, but doesn't matter. First down, 10 for the Falcons. 12-20 left to go in the second quarter. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, you're right, Dobie. My goodness, are the Packers the NFC Steelers with good QBs? Maybe. I don't know. With good QBs? Nah, I wouldn't say that. I think Steelers and Saints are closer resembled. I've said that for a while, just based upon how they are organizationally. Gotta call a timeout. Unfortunately, it took a little bit too long, but it'll be first down 10 from the 46-yard line. Because the reason why I say the Saints and the Steelers are very similar, because both of them, when their QBs were in their twilight of their careers, refused to look toward the future, and didn't really try to draft like a replacement for the aging QB. Both of them played until basically their arms were shot, because Drew Brees' last year, his arm was absolutely shot, even though they had a talented roster around him. You also refuse to totally rebuild and just keep on spending money, and you either would the Saints would normally just go 9 or 8. I mean, they would have some losing seasons too. They'd be 8 or 9, 7, 10, something like that. But they would always be just on the precipice of making the playoffs. But who really cares? Because it basically be the Buccaneers who end up winning it. But that's what I would say is more so closer rhythm of the Steelers is the Saints for quite some time. and also organizationally, they just don't fire anybody. Like they didn't they didn't fire Sean Payton. Sean Payton just left. They didn't. I mean, they technically fired Dennis Allen, but like they definitely don't fire Mickey Loomis, which they probably they definitely should. But you know, that's for another. That's a conversation for another time period. That's just how the owner runs things. Um, this is when they won it three straight. Yes. 2018, no, not 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, because those were NFC Championship year, and then first round exit to the Seattle, to San Francisco 49ers. I hope it doesn't happen this time after Bears won the North. That would be, yeah. If the Bears win next week and you go against the Packers and you somehow lose the Packers and the Packers be the 7th seed, I'm sorry, W, you'll never hear the end of it. You will never hear the end of it, and I will feel very bad for you. So you better hope and pray that y'all beat the Packers, because it will not be nice to y'all. Because I already know there's been some Bears fans who've had a lot of pent up aggression about all this that's been happening the last couple of years. The same thing happened for the Panthers fans. Panthers fans are very similar. I'm not that way, but I know, and W, you're not that way, but I know a lot of Panthers fans who are, and a lot of Panthers fans are getting a little too overconfident. I don't like that because you got to bring them back down to earth. Bring it back down to earth. So first down 10 from about the 46-yard line. Going to send Drake London in motion up to the left. Going to be a handoff to Bijan Robinson. He's going to cut back inside, and he's going to get up to about midfield, gain about 4 yards there. Second down 6. All right, man. We've both been mid for about the same time. Don't turn it into the Lions. I won't their manual. I make a little nitpick though. It's like a tiny little nitpick, and then I drop it. I make a little tiny little nitpick, and then I drop it. I don't go super duper far into. I mean, like we've both been bad. I mean, like we technically both of our playoff streaks have been since 2017. So there's also that. Second down, and they say 7, but it was at the 46-yard line. What is with this? It's like second down. It's like second down on a long 6. Okay. Gotta be a handoff. Bijan Robinson makes. Oh God, Lee made one miss. Oh my gosh, Bijan Robinson took 2 people's ankles, had him for breakfast. Had him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Who was the first person he just? I mean, it's almost embarrassing. It's almost embarrassing. Who did he make to have to do a push up? Who did he make have to do a push up? Who is it? Oh, it's Jared Verse. Yeah, made a miss. I mean, then who else makes a miss? And then it's I can't do who number 2 is. Shit, I don't know who it is. But just made 2 people look silly. Third down and 4. Shotgun formation. Bijan Robinson. It's gonna be a false start. False start right tackle would have been Cale McGarry. Unfortunately, it's Wilkinson who's gonna cause the false start. So it's gonna be third down and 9. I'm not talking about that. No, I think Adobe. I think Emmanuel was referring to what I was saying about it's. How if the Panthers win the division, that the Falcons will have the longest streak of not winning the division since 2016, though we have not won the division since 2015. So who knows? Maybe the Falcons do win the division next year. Who knows? So third down 9, throws to the right side, and it's going to be way out of bounds. Try to get to Kyle Pitts. Kurt, what do you? Yeah, don't be mad at Kyle Pitts. It's not his fault, quarter, but hopefully you can pin him deep and get the ball back in good field position. Kick is away, and it's going to be fair caught at about the 12-yard line. So first time to the 12-yard line for the Rams. 9:54 left to go in the second quarter. Gosh darn Wilkinson, he starts so much, it's painful. Yes, he does. Not about how we would do in the playoffs? I don't think so. Like I said, I think we're all rooting for you, Toby. I think we're all rooting for the Bears. One, because it'd be nice for y'all to end your playoff streak. Haven't won since 2010. So it'd be nice. It'd be nice for y'all to end your playoff streak so that it's still Jets 2010, Dolphins 2000. Then it would be see it would be Dolphins 2000. It'd be it'd be Jets 2010. Panthers still 2015. Falcons 2017. Who's also had Steelers 2016. So also had a long playoff win drought. I'm not saying the Panthers don't have a shot of winning a playoff game, but it's very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. If we win the division, we host a playoff game that we do, in fact, win the wild card. Even if we play the Rams, we have beaten. There is a good portion of NFL pundits who'd be like, don't really care, and they're going to pick the Rams. And I would be inclined to believe them. But I'm hopeful that we can beat the Rams again, but it's hard to be a team twice. Unless I'm not going to do it to Emmanuel. But yeah, so like I said, I will break our playoff streak, but I don't think we'll break our playoff win streak. That'd be nice if we did. And then we'll also break the streak of the Bucs winning the division, so that's also be nice for the NFC South. We'll have a little reprieve. And then maybe the Bucs will fire their coach, and then there'll be new beginnings. So who knows? Let's see here. We are so ahead of schedule. I'm prepared for almost any outcome in the playoffs. Exactly. I mean, I think I had y'all at 8-9 because I was first year head coach. Usually don't go out of the gate amazing, but I was you should be able to improve from last year. And then it's just been amazing for y'all, honestly. About a 5-yard gain for Kyron Williams off to the right side, 2nd down 5. Against Green Bay, I wasn't talking about that. I was saying I don't want to give it to the North back to the Green Bay after having for a year. Fair. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, Green Bay is going to be good next year, especially when they have a lot of the people coming back. With Zach Tom coming back, Michael Parsons eventually coming back, and depending on what they do in the draft, because obviously they don't have the first round pick, but going to send tight in motion. Going to be a handoff to kind of the line of the gain. However, kept turning those legs. Got up about another 2 yards. 3rd down about 3. Not mess up to go in the second quarter. Raiders are won since 2002. That's right. I think the only outcomes I'm not prepared for there'll be the championship games or higher, as the Bears are not a complete team plus injuries. Fair. Though there is a possibility he could. Drops back a pass, and he is going to throw a deep pick by Jesse Bates. It was 30, up to 25-20. He's got a caravan of blockers. 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. Pick 6. Jesse Bates. 13, but 14-0. 8:30 to go second quarter. And look at Kirk Cousins hey, thank you, defense, for giving us a little bit of a cushion here. Thank you so much for doing that. But Jesse Bates, amazing pickup by the Falcons about 2 years ago. Paying off right now. A high throw by Stafford. I mean, he's just moving his hips, and just sails it over the middle. Think he was trying to get to Ferguson, either Ferguson or Patterson, but throws it over his head and just puts bases there. Had a caravan of blockers as well, and scores the pick 6. I'm literally rooting for you to win the division. Why am I catching strays? I'm on your side. No, I agree there, man. I agree. Like I said, I don't make that many jokes. I just do little things here. And if something comes up, I try to stop it. Like I said, I didn't technically say I said it was hard to beat the team twice. Though sometimes it isn't. That's what I was saying. That's it. I'm rooting for the Falcons to win. So it'll be beneficial. Actually, I was trying to throw it at Mumfield. I just didn't think it would happen. And right now you're up by 14-0. And if the Falcons win, then all you got to do is beat the Saints, and then it doesn't matter what we do. But it would be hilarious if you beat the Saints and then the Buccaneers lose Because then wouldn't the Buccaneers be third? I'm pretty sure the Buccaneers would be third, right? Yeah, because they'd be 7-10. Oh, that would be hilarious. They're 7-10. Then they would be third because then the Saints would be last. But, oh, man. Then, I mean, okay. So, if the Falcons end 8-9, do we still think they're going to keep Raheem Morris? I don't think they. I think that the bridge has already been burned. I don't know. I mean, that's basically what you've been thinking as well, there, Manuel. But if you end the season 8-9 and you're really close to winning division, does the owner, who notoriously really likes Raheem Morris, is he like, I should run it back one more year? Just saying. Has 9-8 missing the playoffs. 2000 Miami last playoff win, and they didn't have Marino. That's fair. Manuel, have you tried syncing Ryan with the broadcast? I know it had to get it perfect over the waters. Yeah, like I said, I mean, my thing is using StreamEast. If I'm hired now, I'm using StreamEast, and that usually works out well for me. I've had to do that for Carolina Panthers games. I'm not buying like NFL Sunday Ticket, especially like now. Like now they're like, hey, you can buy NFL Sunday Ticket for like $23.99, and I'm like, okay, well, let's think about this. There's not that much NFL season left, so why would I spend that much money on basically a month of football? Like, I don't think that I would spend that much money for Week 18 and then playoff games that you're still more than likely to be able to watch. Yeah, but yeah, I don't understand. Like, maybe I might get NFL Sunday Ticket next year. I don't know. After I've been like the whole entire year with my job and saved a good bit of money, which I have already saved a good bit of money. But I don't know. Anyways, oh, look there. 32nd career pick six, tied with Brett Favre for the career most. That's hilarious. Zane Gonzalez boosts this ball away as he returned it from the end zone to the 10 to 15, 20, up to the 25, and down, actually not 25, down to the 24-yard line. First down 10 for the Rams. 8:23 left to go in the second quarter. Emmanuel, I'm somewhat synced with Ryan's stream with about 5 seconds, okay? I just pause until he talks about the thing on my screen so that I'm talking about the stream just late. Gotcha. I also want y'all to know I called the pick six. I felt in my bones. I love Jesse Bates so gosh darn much, even if he's having a down year. He might be having a down year, but, I mean, like, your defense overall has been improved. So I think that's okay. I think more so Jesse Bates isn't having to play hero ball. I think that's the other reason why he might be having a down year is not having to play, like, hero ball like he had to. Nice protection. Going to be a gain of about 5 yards up to Patterson, and that's second down 10 for the Rams. Because, like, especially the first 2 years with the Falcons defense, like, your defense was, your pass rush was garbage. I don't want to say your whole entire defense was garbage, but your pass rush was garbage. So he had to play a lot more freely. So he was picking off balls, all that kind of stuff. So even though he's having a down year, I think it's because, like, one, he's getting older, but two, he's not having to do as much, per se. What am I doing? 3 tight end set. Going to be a handoff to Corum, who's going to get about 2 yards there. Great tackle. There's going to be third down about 2 or 3, depends on the spot. That's going to be London, number 94, the tackle. So third down 2. 7:25 to go second quarter, still 14-0. Rook Oro is coming up to the sideline. A little bit of a breather. Oh, it's Humphreys that's starting in the left tackle position. I don't know why I thought it was Larry Jackson. Forgot he's out. Shotgun formation with Corum to his right. Stafford, shotgun formation. Going to drop back to pass and get some pressure. Is going to throw a fade wide open and caught up to the 40-yard line. Punched out, and oh my gosh, that's a fumble. No way, that's a fumble. How? He punched it out before he touched him. Okay, they're going to say that Ferguson was touched before he got punched out by Jesse Bates. I thought that was a fumble. So Ferguson must have been touched when he was down on the ground. Let me double check and see. But it's a fade to Ferguson. Who's on the coverage? Who gets burnt? Oh, is that who I think it is? It's Xavier Watts. Bro, why are you getting burnt? Yeah, Xavier Watts touched them down. Xavier Watts, man, I loved you, man. Don't do that to me now. Don't do it to me now. I need you to be played better. From the 40-yard line, going to be a handoff to Corum, who cuts back and cuts basically into a tackle. Gets about 2 yards, though. Great pursuit by the Falcons. Second down and 8. He got caught flat-footed against a tight end. Flat-footed against a tight end, man. I'm calling it. Watts will have a big play this game, whether it's an INT, a forced fumble, PBU, or just a nice tackle. Love the power. Love the Watts. I do love the Watts. Love his light shining bright on this dark earth. Second down 8. They're in a deep pass, and that's going to be to Puka Nacua, and oh my gosh, it's mossed. Absolutely mossed on Henderson. However, there is a flag. So what's the flag on? Is it on the Rams? Is it on the Rams possibly? Let's see. Illegal formation. Oh, hilarious by the Rams. Back you up, buddy. Speaking of Humphreys, DJ Humphreys was in the backfield. You can't look. Your head has got to be in line with the center. Oh, it definitely is not. Good Lord, he's back there. His head's basically is like with the hip of the guard. It's not even close. Second down 13 instead. Looky there. He's still kind of back there. He needs okay, DJ, you gotta step forward a little bit. Good Lord. Going to be a draw by Blake Corum, who, golly, got absolutely sandwiched there. Onyemata. Gains about 2 yards, 2 or 3 yards, be third down 11. So 4:55 go in second quarter, third and long. I don't know if they're in field goal range for the kicker. Oh, Corum, Corum got whooped on, not whooped, but he got clotheslined, kind of aching there with his right leg. That's not good. Kind of limping to the sideline. Third and 11. Please, Falcons, don't do nothing stupid. Shotgun formation. Run back to his right. From the 41, draws back to pass. Screen pass. That's a little bit low and too low for Puka Nacua. And it'll be 4th and 11, 4:22 left to go second quarter. Well, I don't think you have enough leg to kind of kick it. Let's see here. Leg right here, and then just got, he got absolutely leveled. They're showing Blake Corum on the sideline. He's in pain. He's in really bad pain. I don't know what's hurting, but something's obviously hurting. So 4th and 11, they got to punt this ball away because, like I said, they don't have a field kicker that can kick that, even in a dome, but they can't do it. So trying to pin him deep. They will down at the 1. So it will be 4:11 to go second quarter, 14-0. But Falcons are on the 1-yard line. Don't get a safety. That's all I'm asking for. Don't get a safety. That would be great. Dude, if the Falcons win, if the Falcons win, be good for the pickup because the only people who picked the Falcons was Drew. Drew is another. I talked about Drew a couple times. Drew was my first ever roommate in high school and college. Both of us were Panthers fans, and he's how I met a lot of my friend group in college. But he picked the Falcons because he's so far behind in pick'ems. He was because Luke was like, the Falcons? And I was like, he's so far behind in pick'ems. He's just got to hope and pray that the Falcons win. So if the Falcons win, he gets 3 points and we don't get anything. So, and if it happens to be the Falcons' correct score, then he gets 5 total points. So there's also that. But playoffs are about to inbound for NFL pick'ems. That's when it gets really crazy because the points get bigger and bigger and bigger. And so there could be just absolutely massive swings on a game-by-game basis. So that's when the pick'ems get really fun because then it gets where people get kind of nitpicky with scores well, I'm going to one-up you, I'm going to one-up you, I'm going to one-up you. So it makes it kind of fun. But, yeah. I'm inching closer and closer to Second place. I started off bad this season, but I'm getting close and closer to Luke at first and Grant's in second place. I'm getting close there, getting close. But they're showing the upcoming college football playoff games. I didn't mention it yet, but I will be streaming every single one of those games. So that's going to be Alabama versus Indiana. Um, that's going to be Texas. Let's see here. Yeah, Miami versus Ohio State is going to be the ones on New Year's Eve. Then it's Oregon versus Texas Tech, and the morning slate, which is kind of wild. You're gonna have Oregon fans at 9 a.m. trying to watch their game. Then you got Indiana, Alabama at the middle, and then ends at night with Georgia and Ole Miss. So I'll be streaming all those games. So that should be interesting, to say the least. But buckling, I love that. Thank you so much, ESPN, for saying the Bucks are buckling. I love that. So under center at the 1, 2 tight end set, and Kirk's just going to get basically a yard. I don't know. I guess I get the QB sneak aspect, but I don't know. Just odd decision. Because you're like you get like maybe 1 yard. So okay, good for you. They do have Bijan Robinson on the sideline getting a little rest. I mean, that's fine. I guess that's fine. Just like, yeah, we do a QB sneak. All right, so Kirk's under center once again. 2 tight ends to the left. Tyler in the backfield. And going to be Handle Tyler, who's going to get basically to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd down 9. Who is picking up? Who is doing? Oh, it's Jared Verse. That's who's picking him up. He's picking him up and just carrying him. So they say 3rd down 8, so I guess they gave him a yard. Now Bijan Robinson's in there. So 3rd and 8, 3:18 left to go in the second quarter. Look at these records for the NFC South. Oh, how beautiful. How beautiful it is. I wish we could go back to 2017 when we were all good except for the Bucks. Shotgun formation when Bijan Robinson to his left, going to send Drake London in motion. That's going to be a fault. How in the world? How in the world do you have a delay game? Bro, you're how in the world? You don't even need your timeouts. Just use timeout. You don't need them. You're fine right now. Blake Corum's going to the locker room. You're up by 14, and you can't. I mean, I guess it also like kind of knocks down some of the more times. I guess that's also good for you too. But still, it's like, good lord, 3rd down 9, under center. Just a Drake line in motion. Going to be a handoff to Bijan Robinson, who is going to get about a yard and a half. So you got 2. Why is the Rams not calling timeout? I know you got all 3, but like you, all right. Well, I guess they'll just go to the 2-minute warning. I don't mind going to the 2-minute warning. I don't know why you don't use your timeout so you have like a little bit of a timeout with. I don't know. It's all right. All right, whatever. So it'll be 2-minute warning before we go to punt the ball away. Oh man. The fact that the Rams were shut out in the first half is kind of crazy. I did not see that happening at all. Like I said, hey, I'm all for it, Falcons. Now, I will say this, though. With the Rams losing, then whoever loses the Seahawks 49ers game is one who we're going to be facing off against. And we lost to both of them, which is not cool. However, it is still hard to win 2 games against people, so who knows? Maybe in a redemption, we can. I don't know how serious I can take myself if we can beat the Seahawks or the 49ers. I mean, I believe we could probably beat the 49ers better than I feel that we could beat the Seahawks. Because I feel like our offense can actually move against the 49ers defense, and I do not feel that way about the Saints, because not Saints, but the Seahawks, because I just showed that we could not. We I was watching that game. I was I was coming back from Savannah, so I obviously couldn't stream that game. But I was watching it on the way back, and I was just getting frustrated because I was like, it was 3-3 at half. So like, offense abysmal. But we were still in the game because their defense was balling out. Defense holding the three, okay. And then in the second half, Seahawks were driving. Then Sam, also not really just Sam, but Clint Kubiak. Why in the world are you throwing the ball when you're running the ball pretty good? But Sam throws a pick in the end zone, Mike Jackson. And so we get the ball at the 20 and looking good. Like, oh, hey, you know what? It's still 3-3. It'll still be good. And then, nope. And then you're going to have Chuba Hubbard fumbles the ball because DeMarcus Lawrence punched the ball out. Okay, so then the Seahawks start with a great field position, so put the defense in a bad situation. They score a touchdown. And then the very next drive, I think we get a first down, and then Bryce throws a pick because they're in zone, and he's not thinking that Julian Love is going to get off his mark from the being in the flat zone. He basically just undercuts the route, picks it off, and so it's back-to-back drives with turnovers, and then it's 17-3. And then the Panthers go, and we actually drive down the field. We score a touchdown, and it's like, hey, okay, you know what? Yeah, we haven't looked good all game, but it's a 7-point game. 7-point game. And it was 3rd and 21. It was 3rd and 21. And then J.C. Horn, who has always had a problem with having his hands too high, had in college and still somewhat a problem even now, his hands too high, face mask with JSN. Now, granted, JSN sells the crap out of it. Like, literally, like, acts like he's about to die, which I freaking hate that in the NFL when a player, like, absolutely tries to sell it. Like, you know, acting like he's, like, his eye has been poked out and he can't see, which is still, it's appealing nonetheless. But it negates a 3rd and 21, gives them a fresh set of downs, and then they just drive down the field and score. And it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because we were there. We were there. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. We lost to the Seahawks, we lost to the 49ers. First down 10 from about the 40-something yard line. Drops back to pass. He's got time. Takes a deep shot, and it's going to be picked off again by Xavier Watts, but there's a flag. No, don't. Let it be true. Let Emmanuel's words be true. Don't let it be a pass interference, please. Please don't let it be a pass interference. Let it be a pick. Let it be a pick. I think K&L says it's going to be a pick. Xavier Watts with the pick. Please, let it be true. What's the flag? What's the flag? What's the flag? I mean, Falcons are celebrating, so they must think it's a pick as well. Emmanuel, you're fair. On the offense, pass interference is penalty declined. Is a push off by Smith on Caden Ellis. And guess what? You are correct there, Emmanuel. Xavier Watts, the 3rd round pick out of Notre Dame, picks off Stafford. 2nd pick of the day. Dude, he called it right, though. Reason 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4 for not liking Raheem Morris. This absolute dumbest clock management you will ever see. I don't know if it makes Matt Eberflus look like that rabbit with a stopwatch. I want him fired so badly. Give me Brian Flores or Clint Kubiak. I mean, Clint Kubiak as a head coach actually be pretty good for y'all. Got to be a handle. Oh, my gosh, Bijan Robinson, 20, 25, 30. Put on the Jets. Go, 50, 45, 40. He is not going to get caught by McCreary. And touchdown, holy crap, Bijan Robinson for about 85 yards and 20-0 with 1:20 left to go in the second quarter. It's a 93-yard touchdown run by Bijan Robinson. Holy crap. Holy crap. It's about to be 21-0. It's about to be 21-0. It's about to be 21-0. What's funny about this is I really didn't think that the Falcons had a chance, so I was just like, but the Rams win like 20-30, with 30-20. And right now, Falcons are leading 21-0. Not even close to what I thought was going to happen this game. I can honestly say I had no clue. I had no clue this was going to happen, and I am ecstatic. I'm excited to see how this game ends. Because if the Rams have some way somehow coming back, it would be a very Falcons thing to do. But I'm hoping they hold off because holy crap, if the Falcons win and then they just beat the Saints, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. And then you know what else too? You know what else too, there, Manuel? If you beat the Saints and we beat the Bucks, then you finish second in the league. You finish second in the league, and we can both be on top over the Bucks. We can laugh at the Bucks because they're below us. Oh man, dude, this is amazing. This is amazing. Raheem is going to keep his job, huh? Probably so. Probably so. And you know what? It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It probably actually won't be all right, but it could. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. How about this? Okay, if Raheem Morris keeps his job and you don't have a first round pick, then the next year will look a lot better because you will have your first round pick as long as you don't make any stupid draft decisions. Like trading away your first round pick for another time. That would also be dumb if you made that decision. But like I said, if you have back-to-back years and not have a first round pick, that'd be like you're not the Rams. That would be the Rams. You don't have the kind of roster. But let's just say that Raheem Morris with Ulbrich as DC, with the second year of your young defense coming together, your defense is really good. Your pass rush is really good. You have a healthy Michael Penix with a obviously much better offensive coordinator. There's still a possibility, and I'm not trying to hype you up too much there, Emmanuel, but there's still a possibility that the Falcons could win the division. You have the talent. You really do. You have the talent. You just don't really have all the coaching right now. So, all I want for Chris is to see Bijan Robinson. Well, you definitely did there, little boy. You definitely did. Because he just ran for 93 yards, which I mean, shot out of a cannon, just what makes one man miss. Great blocking. I mean, absolutely just great blocking by the offensive line. And then, like I said, it's going to be basically, I think it's Roger McCreary tries to hawk him down. Love Roger McCreary to death, Auburn cornerback, but that's not your game, bud. Up to 22-25, and I mean, absolutely stuck. Good Lord. Is that Jalen Walker? Yes, it is. Jalen Walker with the tackle on special teams. And they're showing right now most scrimmage yards before age 24. And Bijan Robinson has passed Christian McCaffrey. Passed Barry Sanders and Christian McCaffrey most scrimmage yards before 24. That's crazy. With the Dolphins fire Mike McDaniel, he might end up as Falcons OC. That would be amazing. F it. We ball regardless. We're doing good. I don't remember what that's like. I need that a chill pill. You need some help. Because if the Falcons end up blowing out the Rams, I don't know if your optimism. I don't know if you can keep your optimism down. He has experience with lefty QBs. He does. Oh, dude, and having Bijan too in the role that you would have with Devon Achane. Oh gosh, that'd be amazing. 40, 45. Oh golly, Xavier Smith got a clip there. 57 seconds, 55. Why did the Rams not call a timeout? You got 3. All right, well, get you saved for the next play. All right, 49, 48, 47, 46. Clock continues to run down. Under shotgun formation. And draws back to pass. Has got some time. Got plenty of time. Takes a deep shot. One-on-one. And it is a no-go. Try to get an A.J. Terrell on the coverage. Second down, 10, 35 seconds. That's what I'm saying. Why didn't you call a timeout? But now it's 35 seconds. So it's like you have plenty of options. But like you could have saved like 20 seconds if you just call a timeout. I don't understand sometimes. Who gets the ball out of the half? I think it's the Rams. I believe it's the Rams. I think the Falcons started with the ball. Yeah, I think the Rams started with the ball. Because McDaniel has experience with Raheem Morris. He also has experience with. No, he doesn't. Wait. Yes, he does. My bad. Yes, he does. Okay, so he has with Raheem Morris because Raheem Morris on the 49ers, not 49ers, but on the Commanders when they were the Redskins staff. So they do have some reference for each other. And so like it would be Raheem Morris hiring his guys, but it makes sense. At this point, I don't know if the Miami Dolphins fire Matt McDaniel. I don't know if they do. Like I think they probably would have, but they haven't. So I don't know if they actually will. But if they do, him coming in there with the amount of weapons that he has, which he has, he with Frank Smith. Oh, by the way, sorry, it's a sack by Ruka. My bad. And the clock is continuing to run, so the Rams are just gonna. What are we doing, Rams? You don't even try to call a timeout. Like no timeout at all. No timeout at all. I know it's like I don't be third down forever, but you don't even try to call time. You're just gonna end the first half like that. All right. Well, we end the first half 21-0. I don't understand why in the world they didn't call timeout, but okay. But yeah, no, so Mike McDaniel would use Bijan Robinson in the same exact way that he would use Devon Achane, which would be Bijan is being fed. You'd have a bigger body wide receiver that you haven't had yet, with you probably trying to draft like a speedy kind of guy. You might be able to use Darnell Mooney a little bit better too. With Frank Smith being probably carried on to the offensive staff, he would try to find a way to try to get Kyle Pitts in the best situation where Darren Waller was kind of used when Darren Waller came back in. So, hey, look at there. Atlanta's largest halftime lead since 2016 versus the Saints. 21-0. That's crazy. NFL should adapt the 21 skunk rule. Hey, Dobie, that is possible. That is very possible. But then we wouldn't have the spectacular games like Colts versus the Vikings. Now, will that happen? No, it will not happen there, Emmanuel, because LOL Rams, take this L right now, please, for the love of all things holy. Because I actually do want a redemption. I want a redemption for the Panthers, who we either play the Seahawks or we play the 49ers, and I hope and I pray that we can get a redemption where we both of our offenses suck that game, and we can maybe get redemption and maybe pull off a win. Will we? Probably not. But is there a possibility? Mas o menos. So there's kind of like maybe possibly. I don't know. But I'd rather not go against the Rams, because if we lose the Rams, it'd be like, well, crap. I mean, we beat them in the regular season, but we couldn't beat when it counted. But if we beat the 49ers or the Seahawks, then hey, there you go. But it probably won't happen. But I'm still very proud of the Falcons right now. We're leading 21-0. Definitely not see this. I can guarantee you the group chats are going off right now. I have my things on silent, so I don't have to see them. But yeah, there is no 21-0 thing that I would be seeing Falcons. But so you have the fourth and one they're showing right now. Like I said, basically, DJ Humphries makes a false step, and number 90 was it? Who was it? I think it was number 92 gets in there and able to disrupt and gets like the 2-yard loss. Then you had a pick six by Jesse Bates, had the pick by Xavier Watts. It's been just absolutely awful for the Rams right now. Also, Bijan Robinson's got to get himself a better picture. I mean, that's a bad picture of Bijan Robinson. It looks like like that kind of smile. He got to get a better picture. But Bijan is going off. I mean, 93-yard touchdown run. He already had the receiving touchdown before too. So he's had both Falcons' offensive touchdowns. You got the defensive touchdown too. Right now, Matthew Stafford's 9 for 17 for 96 yards and 2 interceptions. And then Kirk is just trying to mess up the game. He's 7 for 11 for like about 60-something yards, 68 I think, and a touchdown. So, yeah, first scoreless half of the season for Rams. I would assume so. Yes, it's been wild. I'm back, going to not be behind from halftime. halftime, but going back once it's over. Glad I can chat without too much of a delay in the meantime. Exactly. But things are good in the neighborhood for Atlanta right now. Very good muscle man. Sorry about that. I'm starting to get scared of a choke, however, fully prepared for a mid-game collapse. We shall always be prepared for it. Wait, hold on a second. Who was performing at halftime? I couldn't tell who it was that was performing at halftime. They showed like a little snip, like not really. They showed like a snippet of like it panning up, and all of a sudden I see on the I don't like the design they have for the Atlanta Falcons thing with that little like nest looking jumbotron, but they showed someone performing at halftime as a rapper. I couldn't see who it was though, unfortunately. I couldn't see who it was, but you always got to be prepared because this is how our teams are, Emmanuel. Panthers and also Falcons, they will always let us down. But we believe in our team with the knowledge of also there is a possibility for us to be absolutely heartbroken. So we do both. We do both. We hope and we prepare. We hope and we prepare. I also do it for Auburn games too. I hope and I prepare because I know more often times than not that I'm going to be hurt. But you're up by 20. We're up by 21. Regardless if it's 21-0, you're up by 21. So you have a 21-point lead. Okay. Yes. Do the Rams have the ball to start the second half? Yes. Do you have a history of choking away games? Yes. But the key word is this. You're home. Bijan's going off. And the Rams can't really win the division at this point in time, so they might not be as motivated. Sure. Would you rather face against the Panthers than possibly against the Eagles? Sure. But even they say they don't care. So, Falcons finish this game off. Yes, the Rams make a little bit of a comeback, but the Falcons end up winning this game by 10. Claiming it now, I win by 10. And now I'm showing Seahawks versus Panthers. I'm going to be a little ticked off. Punched out, yep. DeMarcus Lawrence punches out, yep. And then picked by Julian Love, undercutting the route, and then yep. That's exactly what happened. They're not showing all those stuff that happened, but yes, that's what really changed the game for sure. And it's showing Buccaneers choking it against the Dolphins to have a losing record. Oh, man. This is tied for the most interception for Stafford has thrown all year. Yes. The other time was the Panthers. It's both NFC South brethren love taking away Matthew Stafford's star power and trying to take away. We're trying to take away his MVP. Trying to take it away. Give it to old Drake May. In the first half, he's on track for 4. I don't think he will, but I think he gets picked off one more time. And you know who gets picked off by? Let's say it together, okay, Emmanuel? 1, 2, 3, Caden Ellis. Caden Ellis with the game-sealing pick. Calling it now. Caden Ellis. Game-sealing pick. He's going to be covering Terrence Ferguson. It's going to be 3rd and 7, okay, and picked off. Also, it is unfortunate that the Buffalo Bills lost their last game at Highmark Stadium. They almost had it, dude. And I will say this too. I don't think enough NFL pundits are blaming Josh Allen. I know that Cam said something this morning, that Josh Allen has earned enough that you can kind of you don't really blame him for it. But Josh Allen has been in those modes before, and if I'm Josh Allen, I should be able to reset my feet and just easily dot up. I mean, just easily dot up Khalil Shakir because I mean, like he was open, he was wide open in the back of the end zone. So like that's what I'm saying is like I think that Josh Allen should get some fair of the criticism with the fact that like you lost the game. And they mentioned how the Raiders have the first overall pick. Like I said, more than likely taking either Mendoza or more. But it would be hilarious. It'd be kind of hilarious if the Raiders going through all this. Okay. Fans think they're taking Mendoza. Fans think there's a possibility they might take Dante Moore. We don't know. But it'll be hilarious if the Raiders are like, nah, we're trading the pick because our whole entire team's roster is bad, and we're just going to trade the pick. Imagine this. No, okay. I'm calling it now first. Because I don't think it's gonna happen, but it'll be hilarious. Okay. So Raiders have the first overall pick. Okay, first overall pick. What if by them having Max Crosby resting so they can secure the first overall pick, that he is upset about the way things are going. He's like, I want out. It's not going to happen. I'm saying this is as very very far fetched. Like not actually going to happen because, like I said, that's not who Max Crosby is. But if that's the case, please, for the love of God, let Max Crosby be available to trade for. Because if I'm a Panthers fan, which I am, I'm screaming for the rooftops for us to please trade whatever we got to do to get Max Crosby. Because, oh my gosh, if we could just get a good pass rusher on the edge. And Nick Gordon has been a good rookie. He's been a good rookie. But we haven't had any other help, really, on the edge. We haven't. And so I am just hoping and praying that either with a first-round pick, somehow free agency we hit on somebody, I don't know. But we need another edge rusher. And if there's some way, somehow, that Max Crosby is on the trade block, I'm throwing everything. I'm throwing everything to try to get Max Crosby because holy crap, I just want us to have a good pass rush. I don't want us to have, we rebuilt our interior defensive line so we can stop the run, good, but I need some pass rush. I need Derek Brown to get some help on the edges. Anyways, sorry, a little rant there. But yeah, if Quinn Ewers has another solid day against New England, Mike Daniels probably saves his job. Dude, if the Dolphins somehow beat the Patriots, I think he probably saves his job because then they would go on like a little bit of win streak. They would just kind of miss the playoffs, but it'd be like, well, we after firing Chris Greer, we showed a lot more fight, and things generally got better. So there's a chance that McDaniel does save his job if, like I said, if Quinn Ewers has a good game and they show a lot more improvement, they'd be like, hey, the decisions that were made by this GM that kind of held us back a little bit, we can move on from this. And with me at the helm, like depending on how the players react to McDaniel, how they like him, that kind of stuff can definitely impact how long he's able to keep his job. Oh man, I don't know why I went on a little bit of a rant, but I was just like, I'm thinking about the offseason while I also hope for this season, how the season ends. I mean, this regardless of what ends up happening for the Panthers, has been a very successful season for us. But I want so bad, just so very bad, for us to be able to have a good pass rusher because I understood when we had to get rid of Brian Burns because we were not going to pay him that much money. We were just not going to do that. But I need us to have a good pass rush if I want us to move forward as a team. Because, like, with the fact of how both of our cornerbacks are playing, with the fact that Trevor Merring is a really good safety that we signed in the offseason, and if we're able to get, a somewhat passable compliment to him because like Nick Cross is okay, but he's not really all that good. Nick Scott, so not Nick Cross, but Nick Scott's okay, but not really all that good. But if we can get a good compliment, like our linebacker core is not great, but it's serviceable with the great defensive line that can help out the linebacker core. Like it could be really good for us to just get a good edge rusher. Not even I'm asking for a great one, but even get another good edge rusher. Returned up to about the 30, up to about the 35, up to the 40, up to about the 45 before he's pushed out of bounds. First down 10 by the 45-yard line by Whittingham for the Rams. So great field position right now. Down by 21. Can the Rams come back and win? We'll find out. This is the the third career game that he's been held scores by Sean McVay, 2024 against the Saints, and then in Super Bowl against the Patriots, which was a horrible game. Oh my gosh, it could have been a great game. It could have been the Saints, it could have been Saints versus Chiefs, or even if it was the Rams versus Chiefs, been nice. First down 10, going to be sacked by Dorless. Sacked for about 6 yards. Second down at 16. Brandon Dorless, the second or third year man out of Oregon. Is he second or third? Might be third. On DJ Humphries. I mean, over pursues and he just gets chopped inside. DJ Humphries, you're looking cooked, man. Cooked, buddy. Second down was 17. Actually lost to 7 yards in that one. Drops back to pass and throws across middle. Be caught by Puka Nacua, who's going to be stood up by Devon Diablo. Puka Nacua versus Devon Diablo is a very interesting little dynamic there. It's very fun names as well. Gains about 9? No, actually gains about 11, so third down 6. Manuel, man, the people in the Grassi server brought me back to earth. We really are going to win a meaningless game and keep Raheem, huh? Hey, no. We do not put down when we win, okay? Even if you keep your head coach, you are happy that you won. It's all about winning. All about winning. Don't you forget it. Matthew Stafford rolls out to his right, throws, incomplete, try to get to Ferguson. He's looking for a pass interference, but he's not going to get it because Xavier Watts doesn't do no pass interference. He has sticky coverage. He put on hands and nobody can't probably touch him. Okay, Xavier Watts is a great rookie, and I will stand on business. And we would not have any Xavier Watts slander because I wanted him. Okay, I wanted him, and I was right about my calculations about him being one of the best safeties. I think I have him third behind Nick Mawari and Malachi Starks. But I wanted him. The Falcons got him, which sucks so bad that the Falcons freaking got Xavier Watts. But I'll try to be okay with it. On 4th and 11, Stafford steps in the pocket, throws, and caught to the 30 up to the 25-20. Down to 15, first down 10 for the Rams on 4th and 6. Really? 4th and 6, 13, 15 left to go in the third, and it's first down 10 from the 15-yard line. Okay, well. But yeah, Emmanuel, if you want to have negative Falcons fans tell you that you shouldn't be happy, then you just let them talk because you should be happy. Under center, 3 tight end set. Going to be a handoff. It's going to be Kyron Williams who gets stonewalled by Divine Diablo for about a 2-yard gain. Second on 8. Divine Diablo. That's such a cool name, dude. Imagine your first name is Divine, your last name Diablo. Diablo is like a cool name in itself, but Divine. Oh, Brandon Dorless is down. That's not good. He's looking at his knee. But Divine, dude. Divine Diablo. He is, in fact, a DD. He is the designated driver. He is the designated defender. Nobody should dictate what makes you happy. Exactly, Dobie. Okay, we are struggling franchises. Okay, Bears, Falcons, Panthers, oh my. We are struggling franchises who are on the upswing. Okay, so Bears win their first division since, since 2010? Last time he won division? No, he won division 2018. Anyways, so, like I said, been a while, okay? Been a while. So, we struggling. Panthers, struggling. Falcons, struggling. Okay? We've been struggling franchises. We take our lumps, but we will celebrate when we're good. When we're good and we're winning. Okay, because it doesn't happen a lot for us. So you celebrate when you're winning. You don't be upset because it's worse than your draft pick. You don't have your draft pick. You don't cry about that. Okay. I didn't cry about the fact that in 2022, when we beat the Saints, okay, we beat the Saints in Week 18. It didn't matter because we lost the Buccaneers the week before, so we lost the division. Okay, we do not care. Okay, we do not care. We take any wins we possibly can. Be happy. 2018, yes. No, not Dorless. It's about his knee. It's about his knee, unfortunately. About his knee, unfortunately. I like that. Anyways, I don't think it's serious though. Like he didn't. It was like writhing in pain. It was more so just like kind of like pointing at his knee a little bit. So I don't think it's bad. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Woo, excuse me. Hear what happened. Ooh. So it's not okay. Yeah, no, it's actually not good. The way he stepped, his knee concaved. It was a non-contact too, so yeah, dude, it's not good. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not a cramp. I'm sorry, it's not a cramp. It's definitely not a cramp. Second down 8. And people told me beating the Green Bay Packers on the final week of the season cost us Genty, and if I wanted him, I wanted that win way more. Yeah, like so, holy crap! Xavier freaking Watts just absolutely clotheslined. Who was that? Was Xavier Smith? Was who got clotheslined? Yes, it was. Holy crap! I mean, he just obliterated him. I wanted him so bad. Oh man, that makes me so jealous. I'm so jealous. I wanted him so bad. Oh my gosh, we took Princey Mamiel instead of him, which is fine. But oh my gosh, we could have had him. And a sack by Leonard Floyd against his former team, fourth down for the Rams. Oh my gosh. 21-0, and the Falcons have made the Rams have to go for a field goal just to get some kind of points so they're not shut out. Just put me down now. No, we're still good. We're still good. I wanted Xavier Watts so bad. Oh, this is gonna be my Brian Branch. This is definitely my Brian Branch. Oh, okay. 4th and 12. It's 35-yard field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good. So no longer a shutout. 21-3, 11:08 left in the third quarter. Oh my gosh. That's right. Watch for Doris, for Brendan. Oh, dude, he actually clotheslined Xavier Smith, but. Having to see Xavier Watts for the next 3 years in the Falcons, and probably more, is going to kill me. Probably not. It'll probably be another player that I fall in love with this draft class. I'm not going to. Why? I'm sure that Princey and Mamiel will be good for us. Maybe, I don't know. It'll be the great safety duo for the next 3 to 4 years. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Manuel, that's right, defense. Pour your hearts out for your brother. You gotta stay together. Okay, when a man is down, you lift him up. Okay, and he would not want y'all to let the Rams score a touchdown. So from now on, all they get is field goals. They get no touchdowns, field goals. Also, I want that for my fantasy. Holy crap! If I win, like both my fantasy leagues, and then I win the losers bracket, that would be hilarious. One, I'm more likely winning the losers bracket because, like, unless by some miracle that um, that Kyle Pitts has 10 more points than um, Kirk Cousins, then I'm gonna lose that one. That's probably not gonna happen. unless Matthew Stafford, with 2 picks already, has 40 plus more points than Kyle Pitts, then I'm winning that one. And then if I just have not Bijan, but have Kyron Williams and Puka Nacua not have combined for more than 20, then I win. And right now, it's looking pretty good for me. So Falcons, if you can continue to, like, make things right in the world. If you can continue to make things right in the world, and I somehow win my dynasty league, being the 4th seed, and my team's not very good, but I have 2 amazing quarterbacks with Drake May and Justin Herbert, and every now and then another position will pop off. That's about it. That's about it. I've gotten very, very lucky. I've gotten very, very lucky with my dynasty league, by them just having really good games, and I somehow have gotten to the championship round with having no star wide receiver. And my wide receivers are pretty bad. I got to get one in this upcoming offseason. My running backs are not the best, but it's like RG Harvey and Saquon, because Saquon has the best season so far. But, like, dude, I don't know. If I win my dynasty league, I'm gonna be very happy because I did not expect that to happen. So who knows? Who knows? First down 10, 11:02 left on third from the 32-yard line. From pistol formation, going to send number 89 into motion. Out to Bijan, who makes one miss. Makes one miss. Up to the 40, 45, 50. Holy crap, go, 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 go. Down to the 36-yard line, Bijan Robinson. Holy crap, dude. It should have been a 2-yard loss. It was Jerry versus Haddon. Jerry versus so strong, and he made it. He got away from the tackle, cut back inside, and just like, oh my gosh, Bijan Robinson's so good. He is so good. Why is he so good? Why is he so good? Holy crap, just makes one miss. Cuts back inside, up to the 45, 50. I mean, just almost gone. Almost gone. How in the world did he avoid being tackled by Jerry Verse? I don't know. He's got great contact balance. So from the 37-yard line, it's Bijan Robinson. Going to be out wide, and going to be basically a screen pass to him. Gets about 2 yards though. Second down 8. Holy crap, dude! That's incredible. That is incredible. Do I like Cedric Alexander? Why is it that name sounds familiar too? Cedric Alexander. What's up, Zoe? How you doing? I gotta look that up, Cedric Alexander. Why that sound familiar? Well, with that field goal, we're now at risk for it to be the score. That's right. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be good. It's going to be a draw play to Bijan Robinson, who I don't know what the heck he's doing, but he lost 2 yards, so third down 10, so maybe not. I'll have to look that up in a second, but Cedric Alexander. Oh, wait. Well, that's the running back from Miami. Not Miami, but Vanderbilt, right? Cedric Alexander? Is that right, Parker? If that's the case, dude is blazing fast. Holy crap! If that's who I'm thinking of, Cedric Alexander is the running back for Vanderbilt. Holy crap, he's so fast. He's like probably gonna be like a 4th-round pick, but really good complimentary back. I'll say that. If it's who I'm thinking it is, I'll check in a second. But if it is who I think it is, then yes. Third down 10. Gonna be a false start, illegal formation, one of the two. Probably false start because they call the play dead. So false start on the Falcons. So it'll be third down and a 15. Yes, Parker. If Cedric Alexander is who I'm thinking of, the Vanderbilt running back kind of gadget player, ridiculously fast. Can play out of the backfield. Could be like a kind of like a Devin Singletary role. Like he could find himself like a role of being like a third down running back, like a complimentary piece. He can work out in the NFL. I kind of like him. Off his back foot throw, Dave Sills, gains about 4, maybe 5 yards. So going to be a field goal kick by Zane Gonzalez to try to make it 24-3. So it won't be the score there, Emmanuel. It won't be the score. 8:18 left to go in the third. All right, so Zane, this is what is this field goal? 55? 56? Something like that? think it's a 56. 56-yard field goal in the middle of the field. Kick is up, and it is good. So Zane Gonzalez hit himself a 56-yard field goal. It is 24-3. 7:46 left to go in the third quarter. It's looking good. It's looking good. How has the game been so far? Zoe has been one-sided, and that is putting it lightly. It was 21-0 at halftime. Falcons have been dominating. They've gotten 2 picks on Stafford, got 1 pick 6, and yeah, they've been absolutely dominant. All right, let me just make sure that I'm right on the Cedric Alexander while we're at commercial break. Am I correct? Cedric Alexander. Yes, I am correct. I figured I was. I can say he's 5'9", so a little bit smaller. Why would they mention his rating and yes, he is very, very fast. Like, dude's like ridiculously fast. But he's really good. He's a really good player for Vandy. Watched him live. I went to the Vandy Auburn game. Oh my gosh, that was an amazing game. But I hate the way the game ended. But it was still an amazing game. But yeah, he's ridiculously fast. He's got pretty good. Okay, so Cedric Alexander, really, really fast. He's got pretty good ball carrier vision as far as, like, find the holes, cutback lanes, that kind of stuff. Contact balance, okay, but him being a kind of a smaller running back, that's understandable. Him being not as good as contact balance. So I think his role in the NFL will be more so like a returner / third down running back in like a Devin Singletary kind of role, which you can still find, but it's pushed him to be more of like a 4th round pick. But still, he can find a really good role in the NFL. Like I do like Cedric Alexander. Like if the Panthers hadn't already drafted Trevor Etienne, who basically is kind of like in that role, then I would say go for Cedric Alexander. But for someone who would need him, who would be a good person to try to get Cedric Alexander right now? Who needs a 3rd down running back right now? Saints kind of need one. Not for the Texans because Woody Marks kind of already is that role. The Texans need more of a bruiser running back. I'm trying to think of people who needs a 3rd down running back. Those people already have their 3rd down running backs. Shoot. That's probably push him down even further than dadgummit. I want him to be a 4th round pick. He'd probably be like a 5th or a 6th. But he's still good. He's so good. For sure. Very good game so far for Emmanuel. Yes, it has, exactly. It's very nice to have a good kicker. It means something to me. I mean, Zane Gonzalez was a good kicker for the Panthers, but then he got hurt, unfortunately. And then Eddie Pinheiro started doing well for us. So the fact that both our former kickers are doing well on other teams, and our kicker's still doing good, so that's also nice for us because we got Ryan Fitzgerald doing pretty good. Do I like who's that? Allie Bowles? Who is Allie Bowles? If it's a soccer or a volleyball player, I'm not gonna know who that is. I don't know who Allie Bowles. Allie Bowles? I don't know who that is. Gonna be a handoff to Zach Kyron Williams. Yes, it is. Kyron Williams gained about 4 yards there, 2nd down and 6. But yeah, Parker, I don't really watch volleyball or soccer, so I don't know, unfortunately, who these people are that you've talked about. I don't know who they are. Usually I look them up and I'm like, I have no idea who this is. Stafford so far, 12 for 21, 114 and 2 touchdowns. Why? Or 2 interceptions. Why in the world is that the font they use for the stats? That's kind of weird. Going to send Puka Nacua in a motion over to the left. Going to be a play action pass. And is going to check it down to Kyron Williams up to the 45 and down about the 49-yard line before he gets folded like a pretzel. Still got the 1st down, though. So 1st down 10 for the 49-yard line for the Rams. Zoe, very genu- gener- mm, generous of the Panthers to train and distribute good kickers. Exactly. We're the giving types. For a while there, we used to gift wins to other teams, and we're like, "You can have it." We don't really want it. You can have it. And but now we kind of decided to take away those and like just gift kickers now. Spread the wealth, so to speak. Dave Tepper has a lot of money. Doesn't want to spread the money to Rock Hill, but he wants to make other teams good. Just as good as the Panthers. Um, so. Second down and 10, that was incomplete pass to Puka Nakua. Nakua, I don't know why I said that. I've never even seen Bionicle, but I know the Takua thing for Bionicle, and I don't know why, but I just think of that for sometimes for Puka Nakua. Second down and 10 for the 49-yard line. Oh, that was a weird little offshoot that had nothing to do with what we're talking about, but going to be a handoff to Kyron Williams. Got space. Holy crap. Up to the 45 and down to the 42-yard line. Be just short. Be third down and 1. Right now they're showing the playoff picture. So obviously if the Rams lose, they will be stuck in the 6th seed. No matter what happens. This has been a wild game. I so love the buckling. Thank you so much. I'll repeat it again. Thank you so much for the ESPN graphic crew to show the Bucks are indeed buckling. So Stafford's taking a long time. Throws to be caught, and that's going to be Caden Ellis on Patterson. Gets about a 26-yard line. That's a bad spot to 27-yard line. How is that a spot? He got to the 26. More than a 27-yard line. Okay, so first down 10. What the world? How? All right, well, sometimes I don't understand spots. They're just like, oh, we just put it right here. Yeah, there. Makes no sense. So from the 27-yard line, under center, 2 tight set. Actually, 3 tight set with looks like Ferguson out wide. Going to be a flash pass, and he's got plenty of time, and takes a shot down the field. Wide open is Ferguson. 24-10 with 4:59 left to go in the third quarter. Ferguson was out wide, and somehow, some way, he got wide open. How in the world did that happen? That's the real question. How in the world did that happen? Let's see here. Okay, so Ferguson, yeah, he's out wide. He rolls out. So push off. Oh, Xavier Watts got burned. Oh, man. Xavier Watts thought Ferguson was running across the field, and then when he cut back, he got sucked in too good. Oh, man. Kick is up. Kick is good. You know what's the funny thing, too? Technically speaking, the Rams kicker also was a Panthers kicker. Because we brought in Heron Milvis when he was a rookie to have competition with Eddie Pinheiro. So technically we also gave him that. And technically we also gave Harrison Butker to the Chiefs because we drafted Harrison Butker in 2018 to give some competition to Graham Gano, and then we dropped him, and then the Chiefs picked him up, and then the rest is history. So there's also that too. Rams doing bad ever since Puka did that stream with Aaron Ross. Sorry, that was me probably. Yeah, that was a little bit of a jinx there. Dang, they draft Ferguson with our second. Oof. Yeah, I like Ferguson too. Ferguson, I think he was 4th because that tight end class was really good. I love that tight end class. We had Ferguson, Harold Fanning Jr., Tyler Warren, Colson Loveland. Like there were so many good tight ends that draft in this rookie draft class, and like that are all have really good roles. Like they're probably going to continue to be good for the next couple of years. Oh man, it's 24-10. Please, Falcons, do not choke this. I'm saying this right now because I don't think this is not a jinx. I'm saying it's jinx, so I'm saying it's not a jinx, so it's not a jinx. Please don't ruin this for everyone watching. Please find in your heart that you won't choke this in front of your home crowd. You won't upset the NFC South besides the Bucks because you decide that you want to um, go back to your choking ways. And please do this for the Seattle versus 49ers because if it's the case, then it's like between who wins and they'll be the first seed or it'll be the fifth seed instead of possibly the sixth seed. So do it for them. Okay? Do it for them. If you don't want to do it for the Panthers, if you don't want to do it for us, do it for the 49ers and the Seahawks. Okay? Or for everyone who's watching for hoping for the Rams' downfall. One of the two. No worries, Dobie. You're good. I have this weird feeling in my tum-tum. I feel secure. Can't wait to see how this goes wrong. Yup. It's not looking good. A little bit of a squib kick. Return up to the 15, 20, 25, and oh my gosh, to the 26-yard line. First down 10. Falcons with 4:53 left to go in the third. There's still a whole another quarter, so plenty of time. They got by 14. They got by 14. Just be smart. Just be smart. Just be smart, please. Just be smart. Be smart. Do I like Reagan Cobb? Reagan Cobb. I don't know who Reagan Cobb is who I like I said, if it's a soccer player or something like that, or if it's somebody's girlfriend, I'm not gonna know. From 26-yard line, under center, going to send Darnell Mooney in motion to the left. Going to be a play action pass, and actually has some time. Throws down the field, and it's going to be wide open, and that's going to be Darnell Mooney down to the 48-yard line. First down 2 for the Falcons. Oh, there's a flag. Come on. You got to be kidding me. Please don't let me be on the Falcons. Please don't let me be the Falcons. Please don't let me be on the Falcons. Please don't let me be the Falcons. And unnecessary roughness on the Rams. Freaking go. Push it forward. Roughing the passer on Dejon Johnson. But yes, Parker, if it's a girlfriend of a football player, I don't have Instagram or anything like that, so I don't, first I'm not going to look that kind of stuff up, but I have no idea who the person is. I don't keep up with with those people's personal lives. I think it's weird. I think I mentioned this before. Back in 2013 Iron Bowl, I was 13 years old. And listening to Brett Musburger talk about, I think her name was Catherine Webb. Yeah, Catherine Webb. She was an Auburn student who was dating AJ McCarron and was also a model. And it was so creepy the way he was talking about her that it kind of psyched me out. That I was like, this is really weird to talk about a player's girlfriend. And I think ever since then, I've just been like, nah, I'm not really looking into players' girlfriends and stuff like that because I think that's kind of weird. So I don't make comments about that. I don't even talk about NFL players' wives or girlfriends. I think it's just, I don't know. It's kind of weirds me out. Kind of weirds me out a little bit. 2 times set. It's going to be pistol formation from the 30-yard line. Going to be a handoff to Bijan Robinson. Holy crap, dude. I mean, he's pushing his forward. He gets about 4 yards. Poona Ford, I know you're like 300-some pounds, but, I mean, his cuts are insane. It's insane, Bijan. It's insane, okay? He beats him. Yeah. I mean, okay, well, actually, that should be a hold. Actually, now seeing it from the full picture, Bergeron for sure held him down. That should have been a penalty. That should have been a penalty. Camila Mendoza, is that Camila Mendoza? Is that his mom, or is that like somebody that's related to Mendoza? That's terrible. Holy crap, that's awful. Camila Mendoza. That's awful. If that's like someone who's related to Mendoza, oh man, dude, we've talked about it before. It's rough losing a family member. It's rough losing a family member, or if it's a family member or somebody that's that you're close to. That's, oh man, he, like I said, right before the game. The game's like in about 2 days too. Like that's gonna be on his mind too. Oh man, oh oh gosh that I feel bad for Mendoza. Look it up. I'll look it up in a second. It's third and two. I'll look it up in a second. Camila Mendoza. Look up in a second. Bijan Robinson, master of turning nothing into something into the lies for sure. All right, so third down two, 145. If there's not like a TV time before, then it'll be like at the end of the third quarter. I'll look it up. But Camila Mendoza, because I didn't look up about Mendoza's family, so I have no idea who that would be. Shotgun formation with Tyler Gier to his left. Going to be a hand of Tyler Gier who's going to. That's a face mask. Call it. Call it. No, Jared Verse got a face mask. They ain't going to call that? Roll that back. That is for sure a face mask. That is for sure a face mask. All right, well, Zane Gonzalez trying to make a 17-point game. Bijan definitely is something for sure. For sure, though, he is definitely something. All right, it's 37-yard field goal by Zane Gonzalez. Kick is up. Kick is blocked. Holy crap, returned. It's going to be returned for a touchdown. Holy crap. Jared Verse returns it for a touchdown. 7-point game. Okay. Okay. This is concerning. It's a 7-point. Well, it's actually the point be a 7-point game. How in the world did you let that happen? To go up by 17 now it's a 14-point swing. Dude, no way, dude. Can we get a play-by-play? Yeah, kick is up, kick is good. So it's a 7-point game. 31 seconds left to go in the third quarter. How in the world did he get that through? First of all, I thought that shouldn't have faced him at the time before. Did he just blow up the left side? Let's see here. No, he just got through. He just swam right through. 71, whoever you are. Good Lord. Oh man, I don't like Jared versus a price. Yeah, dude. He just swum through. Easily got that. I know how we lose this game. All right, let me look up the Camila Mendoza thing. How in the world, dude? Oh wait, missing on Christmas Eve, media in danger. That sucks. So they don't know about her. 19-year-old Camila Mendoza. Is it almost? Is it almost? Is that her last name? Last name on Christmas Eve, leaving her home. Okay, so it's not related to Mendoza. Okay, my bad. I don't know why I just saw last name. I figured. So Texas teen. And it's probably she was going home for Christmas. Probably what it was. She's probably going home for Christmas, and then now that's. I feel bad for the family because, like I said, you don't know where she is. That sucks, dude. Why do people? I don't know why. Sometimes I hate. Sometimes I hate the world we live in. Just people try like. Hopefully, it's just. I don't know. I'm trying to think of positive things, but I don't know. A catch and run by Bijan Robinson gets about 12 yards. First down 10 for the Falcons. Why in the world do people want to take people? Don't take people. Just don't take people. Just don't. Just let people live. Let people live. Don't take people. Oh, golly, man. Fire Morris is back on the table. Possibly. Wilkinson, who he gets swung right past. Oh my gosh, Wilkinson. I mean, not even attempting to block him. I know what it's like to be on a field goal block. Like I said, you like a field goal kick. Like I've done it before. But you still gotta like put your hands on somebody or something like that. Like especially if you feel like there's like a little bit of a hole. Not even attempting. He just goes right through you, like right beside you, like whoop, right beside you. So it's either your fault or it's the other guy's fault. The other guy's actually engaged in a block, so I'm not gonna take against him. You're just sitting there. Falcons. Please do not choke this. I mean, literally, if you choke this, then Raheem Moore is definitely going. Like, how would you even do that? Please, don't do it. Fire Morris. Yeah, just put in the chat there, Manuel. Absolutely, fire Morris, dude. 21-0, and now it's 7. I mean, it literally could have been a 17-point lead with just a field goal, and then you block the field goal and return it for a touchdown. It's literally a 14-point swing. Literally a 14-point swing. Now, we will say this. Okay? We have faith, maybe not in Raheem Morris. Let's have faith at the Falcons can drive down the field and they can score something to make it a 2-score game. Just keep it at a 2-score game. I know it's 1 score right now, but keep it at a 2-score game so you're above the Rams. You're looking good. Just please don't do anything stupid. I say that knowing it's probably going to happen, but just don't do nothing stupid. Put Jack Nielsen out there. At least he's got potential. Wilkinson is potential failed to my heart. Oh, he is. Oh, man. What could have been, man, if you just didn't have Caleb McGarry get hurt. Please, Falcons, don't choke this away. And also keep Kyron Williams and Puka Nakua out of the end zone. That would be nice. All right, so from the 37-yard line, pistol formation, draws back to pass, dumps off to Bijan, who is going to make one-man miss, and get up to about the 40-yard line. So again, about 3, second down 7. Emmanuel, if we could lose this game and we fire Morris, I wouldn't say I'd be happy, but it would lessen the pain. It would be a very much call for action. If y'all lose a 21-point lead at halftime, it's definitely a call. It's a call for mismanagement. It's a call for firing. Oh, man, how in the world, dude? I mean, I know how, but it's just still got a chance. We're still good. From the 39.5-yard line, second down 7. Pistol formation once again. 2 tight ends set to the right. Gonna be handled Bijan Robinson. He's gonna try the left side, and he gets up to about the 36-yard line. Yeah, it's about 36. Troy Reader with the tackle. Now comes back in the land, man. Third down 3. No, third down 4. So third down 4. Come on, Falcons, please. Don't do something stupid. Bijan Robinson's up to 200 plus total yards. Shotgun formation with tight end to his left. Drops back to pass. Got time. Throws. And how is that not pass interference? How in the world is that not pass interference? How? He prevented Bijan from getting the ball. Omar Spice literally tackles him before. How? Okay, right here. Backs up into him. Bam. And then Emmanuel Forbes also has all over him. Like they have all. How? Oh my gosh, no way. That's it. That's literally an easy pass interference call. return to the 9, up to the 10, up to the 15, down to the 20, first down 10. Dude, that's ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. How in the world did that not get called? How did that get called? How? 13:36 left to go in fourth quarter, 7-point game. Falcons, please don't do this to us. Please do not choke in front of the national live studio audience. Just don't do it. Just don't. Zoe, last is fun for the refs in this game. Honestly, yes. How do you not see that? Like, regardless of if you don't want to call it an Omar Spice because he just accidentally backs into him. Forbes is also all over him. Like, Forbes also is all over him. So how in the world do you not call that? That's what I understand. It's literally preventing an offensive player from attempting to catch the ball. How? How? I don't know. I'm sure I'm not having a great time, dude. I agree. I agree. Not having a great time. I will say this, Emmanuel. Still up by 7. We're still in this. We still need to choke. No choking. You don't choke in this family, okay? Okay, we spit it out. Okay, when we have a problem, we spit it out. So you had to mess up, okay? We take the punches, okay? We don't choke. We're better than this, okay? We're better than this. We don't choke it away. Goodness gracious. I'm so conflicted with it too. I'm so conflicted with it. That's now 2 penalties that could have bailed us out. That calls a deep breath. Thank you guys. It means a lot that you guys are here with me. I'm here with you, man. I wanted y'all to win so bad right now. From the 20-yard line, first down 10, 13:36 left to go in the fourth. Going to be a play action pass. Stafford dumps off to Puka Nacua, who gets up about 7 yards. Second down 3. It's not over yet. You can still win this thing. Exactly. We want to be positive. We want to be positive. Oh man, Stafford, please. For the love of all things holy. Make another mistake. No, actually, Kyron Williams, could you phone the ball, please? Could you phone the ball, please? That'd be nice too. 2 tight end set. Gonna send play. Oh, actually, gonna be a handoff and up to 34, 35, up to the 45, pushed out of bounds to the 47. Kyron Williams. Please. Rams, find it in your heart to make a mistake. 12:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. Still 24-17. You're very right, Zoe. There's still plenty of time. I'm not giving up yet. Don't give up yet. There's still a chance. Play action pass. Stafford is going to step in the pocket. He's going to check it down to Parkinson, who gets about 8. Second down 2, tackled by Devon Diablo. 12-12 will go in the fourth quarter. Brandon Doris is, in fact, on the cart going back to the locker room. So it is, in fact, out with a knee injury. It is not good. He is crying. It's probably season ender. So under center from the 44-yard line. Second down and 1. Like a long 1.5. 2 tight ends to the right. Going to be a handoff to Williams, who gets about to the 35. First down 10 for the Rams. Come on. Come on. Please. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like the fact that we're so close to the Panthers not really having to win tomorrow, win Saturday, which I definitely do want to, but like, you know, if somehow, some way the Falcons win and then we lose on Saturday, then I will indeed stream the Falcons Saints game. Shotgun formation, running back to his left, drops back a pass, and Matthew Stafford surveys the field, caught, and that's going to be Parkinson for about a 2-yard gain. Second down 8. 10:45 will go in the fourth. Come on, defense, let's go. I agree, let's go. Please. Please. Oh, man. There's been 2 non-offensive touchdowns today. The pick 6 by Jesse Bates and the blocked field goal by Jared Verse. Shotgun formation, run back to his left. Puka Nacua doesn't know what he's doing. Drops back a pass. And he's got time. Throws for the end zone. Dropped by Puka Nacua. Thank the Lord. Third down 8. Okay. All right, Falcons. All right, Falcons. 3rd and 8. Please get a stop. Please, Lord, get a stop. All you got to do is get a stop. That's why you got to do is get a stop. All you got to do is get a stop. Just get a stop. Just get a stop. Just get a stop. A pick would be nice, or fumble would be lovely. All right, so shotgun formation, run back to his left. Showing blitz. Stafford fumbles. Oh my gosh, pick it up. Yes. Okoronkwo picks it up. It's a fumble recovered by the Falcons. There is a flag though. Please, good Lord, please don't let it be on the Falcons. Please don't let it be on the Falcons. The fumble recovery, because it's a good field position for the Falcons. Please, what is it? Offsides, no. On James Pierce Jr., the defender that you traded for. Yeah. James. Oh my gosh, now it's 3rd and 3. Oh my gosh, no. It could be neutral zone infraction more so than offsides, but 3rd and 3, under center, from the 28.5-yard line. Since time the motion, going to hand out to Kyron Williams. He was not going to get it. Thank the Lord. Yes. Okay. So, David Onyemata with the tackle. I think it was Onyemata was the one who went to. 4th and 2. 9:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. All right. Let's get a stop. It's 4th and 2. 9:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Come on, Falcons. Come on. Come on, please. Shotgun formation, run back to his right. Going to send Xavier Smith into motion. Throws. It's picked! Go, Xavier Watts. Go. 35-40. Up to the 45-50. Up to the 45-40. Tiptoes. And I think he might have stepped out of bounds. Touchdown, Xavier Watts. Please don't tell me he stepped out of bounds. Please tell me the pick 6 by Xavier Watts. Please tell me the pick 6. It's a pick 6. Let's bring it go. Holy crap. 2 pick 6s. 2. And do you want to know who Xavier Watts was covering? Do you want to know who was covering? Do you really want to know? It was Ferguson. It was exactly what I said it was. Wrong player. I said Caden Ellis. But Xavier Watts picks it up. Please don't tell me he stepped out of bounds. There's a flag. I think it's probably a celebration maybe. All right, let's look at it. Let's look at it because this is important. If he stayed in bounds, then it's still a touchdown. Yes, out of bounds. And if it's excessive celebration, penalty's going to back him up. Please, it's unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, Falcons. Oh, no. Because you had a sportsmanlike conduct penalty because for excessive celebration, it backs it up. It's still first down and 10 for the Falcons, but now it's not great field position. All right, Kirk. 9:04 left to go in the fourth quarter. You're up by 7. Please, 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 please. Good. See what happens. Is it because the coach is in the way? Okay. So from the 42-yard line, still a decent field position, but could have been better. Hand off to Bijan Robinson, who gets to the 45, down to the 47. Great job, Bijan Robinson there. Gain to 5, second and 5, clock. Continues to run. 8:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Just drain this clock. Drain it dry. And just get a field goal. Doesn't matter. Make it a two-position game. Drain it dry and get two touchdown, 2-possession game. Good gracious. 2 times set. Going to send Warner into motion up to the left. And going to be a handoff to Bijan Robinson, who's going to cut back inside down to the 50. Puna Ford lost his helmet. 3rd down 2. Hopefully we can score, pull further ahead, and burn some clock. That's what I'm hoping for. Just play the clock. All right, 3rd and 2. 8 away. Clock continues to run. Oh, that should. Oh, holy! How is that not? Okay, like that's definitely a. Is that on Lindstrom? I think it is. No, it's not on Lindstrom. It's on the center. That should have been a face mask on the Falcons, but we want we see that. 3rd down 2. Drops back a pass. He's got time. Got surge of starting the field. Throw on the back foot. Almost picked off. Holy crap. 4th and 2. 7:34 left to go in the fourth quarter. Falcons do nothing with it. Do nothing with it. What are we doing, man? We don't even want to run with Bijan on 3rd and 2. You're getting like 4 yards a pop. Okay, I'm sorry, but the commentator couldn't. I'm hoping this is this Troy Aikman that's literally saying that Kirk Cousins could have just ran off to the right. You were not asking Kirk Cousins to run. I'm sorry, Troy, but no, you're not doing that. You could have played that. Fair caught at the 11-yard line, so this is backed up far. Got Malik Benson. Which I can see. Malik Benson. His name sounds familiar. I haven't done the full scouting report yet. Oh, I haven't really watched that much. Is he for? Wait, Oregon. Is he? I don't know why. Like, I think I really haven't done that much scouting on Malik Benson. I watched some Oregon games. I might not be familiar with like some of the people's names, because they're a much younger team. So no, I'm not as familiar with them. Okay. Well, Falcons defense, we need you once again. Why did okay? I thought it was a sense of celebration, like there's a whole bunch of people who were in the end zone, but the fact that it was just like, just the fact that the coach was someone in the way, that's kind of ridiculous. So, 7-point lead. 7.5 minutes left to go in the game. Falcons defense. Technically left up 10 points. Technically. Please just find in your heart to make it work. Please. Please. That's all I'm asking. Davian Gauze. I don't know Davian Gauze. I haven't put in a lot of the whatchamacallit. What I'm saying. I haven't scouted everybody just yet, like who are like done deep scouting just yet. So I'm not sure who Divine Goss is. I can check and see in a second. Actually, probably do it kind of quickly. Is it Davion Goss? Oh, he's North Carolina. Yeah, no, I've definitely not looked at him. The only North Carolina game I watched was when they got walloped by TCU. From the 11-yard line, it'll be handoff, and that's going to be to, oh my gosh, is that to Williams? Yes, Williams gains about 15 yards on that one, first down 10. Ryan, do you have work tomorrow? No, I do not. I feel like I will have several comments about this game after it finishes. I do not have work tomorrow. I'm not back until after this upcoming week. I have already had a lot to say and not enough commercial time to say it. As fair manual, I will be here. I'm not that tired, so I'll probably say a little bit after this game. From 25-yard line, under center. Gonna set Puka Nacua in motion. Gonna be a play action pass, and got some time. Checks down to Kyron Williams. Nobody around him. Gets up to the 47-yard line, first down 10 for the Rams. Oh my gosh, 6:35 in the fourth quarter. Falcons. Please don't do this to us. Please do not do that to us. 6:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Shotgun formation, run back to his right. From the 47. Drops back to pass. Got some time, throws across the middle, and it's going to be caught, but Devon Diablo's there. Another catch and run by Kyron Williams. Gets about 5 yards, second down 5. Dwight Phillips Jr. That one sounds familiar. Dwight Phillips Jr. Shoot. I really got to start remembering some people's names that I've been watching. Well, first I got to write them down. Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, he's the fast one, the fast running back from Georgia. I don't think he's coming out this year. I think he's probably going back to Georgia. Yeah, he's the fast one. He's the. Well, no, you have a couple of them. Because it's more like a running back by committee for Georgia. From what I've seen from him, I just know him as having some speed. So Frazier's also got the speed too, but he's okay. But I think he comes back. I mean, he's only 20 years old, right? So he's probably just going to stay at Georgia, if I had to guess. First down 10. All right, it's first down 10 from the 40 freaking 2. Let me flash a pass. Stafford takes a deep shot. There's a flag. It's probably a hold. Doesn't matter, Puka Nacua. Doesn't matter that you score a touchdown. It's going to be a hold. It's going to back up the Rams. Doesn't even matter. Sucks to be you, Puka. I'm just saying that because I don't want him to score a touchdown because I want to win my fantasy. DJ Humphries, thank you so much for being such booty cheeks. Thank you for being such booty cheeks, DJ Humphries. Thank you for trying to body. You're trying to body number 92. Takes him and then just, yeah. And it gets a touchdown. First and 20. 4:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. Going to be a Kyron Williams handoff for a little penalty. Okay, second down 18. Second down 18. 4:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Just find your heart to find a stop. Find your heart. Shotgun formation, running back to his right. Draws back to pass. And he's got time, throws across the middle, caught, and that's going to be up to about the 35, 34-yard line. It'll be third and about 2. Goodness gracious. Oh, I absolutely love Jeremiah Cobb or Parker. Jeremiah Cobb is more likely to come back. He has been waiting his time. He's now going to be a senior, but he's been waiting his time behind Jarquez Hunter the last 2 years, and then had a really good year this year as a backup to Damari Alston. Damari Alston wasn't doing as well, but Jeremiah Cobb was, and became a starter. Jeremiah Cobb, really great dude, and also pretty good running back as well. Going to be a draw, and that's going to be, oh my gosh, Kyron Williams 30 up to the 25, 20, up to the 15, and down to about the 10-yard line. It was second at 18. It's a flag. Please be on the Rams. Please be on the Rams. Please be a hold. Please be a hold. What's the flag? The flag just got waved off? Why was there a flag? Throw to Puka Nacua. He is going to get in for the score. And that's my Dynasty League up in flames. So I'm not going to win the championship, unfortunately. And now we have a tie ball game. 23-24. 2:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Oh, my word. Falcons. Do I like Alvin Henderson? He was a talented freshman. Came into Auburn from Elba, if I remember, Alabama. And didn't really see him at all. So I have no idea if he's good or not. I hope he's good. I hope Alvin Henderson's good, but I have no idea if he is or not. More like he'll get more playing time if he doesn't transfer out. Kick is up, kick is good. So it's a tie ball game. Holy crap. It was 21-0. Falcons. Why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Do I like Damari Alston? Parker? I understand why he did what he did. I don't like the way that Hugh Freeze handled it. Kind of threw him underneath the bus. But you are a captain, so you are held to a higher standard, but you want to keep your red shirt, which is fine, but it still sends the wrong message. I think that Hugh Freeze could have handled it better. No way they just referred to the 28-3. No way they just did that. Holy crap, yes they did. But I think Damari Alston, he'll be fine wherever he goes. So the interesting thing about Damari Alston too, I had several classes with him. So he and I both had our econ class together. I don't know what career path he was trying to go into, but both of us had econ class together. He was always in the front, always early. So from what I know, he's a really good student. So like I said, as far as being like a leader of men, I think he definitely is one from what I've been able to see. Not anything in particular. Throws almost picked off. Holy crap. Second down 10. 2:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. Falcons. You've only scored 3 in the second half. You've only scored 3 in the second half. I'm going to crash out on the Falcons. I'm not even a fan, but I want this for Emmanuel. I want this for me as well. Can Kirk Cousins walk down the Rams like he did to the Eagles last year, also on Monday Night Football? I don't know, but I'm hopeful. The 35-yard line, shotgun formation, Bijan Robinson to his right. Draws back to pass. Got time. Throws across the middle. Caught. That's me. Oh, golly. Kyle Pitts got lit up. First down 10. Gain of 11. 2:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Clock continues to run. It's crazy the number of wild things that have led to the Rams to the most of the points they've scored this game. Really and truly it has. Jared Verse and Jake Matthews going at it for sure. Oh, man. Kitchen's absolutely lit up Kyle Pitts. All right, so 2:05, 2:04. Just let it go to 2-minute warning. Let it go to 2-minute warning. There we go, 2-minute warning. All right, so when we come back from 2-minute warning, it's first down 10 for the 46-yard line, okay? All right, so Rams, all 3 timeouts. Falcons, all 3 timeouts. If you can just get it in a field goal range and just drain this clock so we can have a Zane Gonzalez touchdown, a field goal, please let it happen. Please let it happen. That's all I want. That's all we want. All we want is the Falcons to upset the Rams. That's all we want. Can you please let it happen? Can you please let it happen? Oh, man. This is ridiculous. That's what it is. Come on, Falcons. Let's score and put this game away. Please. Oh, man. I don't know. Corey Batoon. That name sounds familiar too. Corey Batoon. Is that how you say his name? Batoon? I don't see his name on there, but for Batoon. So I don't know who Corey Batoon is. That's why I was confused. I had no idea who Corey Batoon is. Falcons, you're hurting this old man's heart. I'm only 25, but I feel old right now. All I wanted was the stakes to be lower for the Panthers-Bucks game. I want the stakes to be lower. So if we somehow mess up our one chance to secure a berth, we still have a chance. And then I'll have another game to stream. But I don't really want that to happen. But I want there to be a fail-safe if something instead of something bad happens. This team makes me drink. Possibly. I might crack one open for you too. Well, not crack one open, I'm making you a mix. Swag. Yes, sir. Alright, so from the 46-yard line, 2 minutes remain. All 3 timeouts. Pistol formation. Bijan Robinson handoff. Going to come back inside up to the 50 and down to the 49-yard line. Nice gain there. 5 yards, second down 5. Clock continues to run. 145, 144. Okay. All 3 timeouts, but all 2 teams. Falcons are trying to drain this clock, and I like it. Okay. 133, 132, 131. Second down 5 from the 49-yard line. Pistol formation. Going to be a stretch play for sure. Going to be handled with Bijan Robinson, who's going to make one man miss and get very close. It's 3rd and 1. Gain of 4. Clock continues to run. 111, 110, 109, 108. Kirby Moore. Oh, wait, Kirby Moore. Dadgummit. I'm so bad with names. Better with faces than with names. Kirby Moore sounds familiar, though. Kirby Moore. I got to look it up a second. 3rd down 1, though. 3rd down 1, 53, 52, 51. Falcons. Let's get this first down. We're good. Get this first down and we're good. Under center. Going to be a toss to Bijan, who's got some blockers. Get the first down to the 40. Get down. He's got out of bounds. Why you get out of bounds? 38 seconds. Why'd you get out of bounds? You should have stayed in bounds. They had to use a timeout. It's okay. All right, let me look up Kirby Moore for just a second. That name sounds familiar. Why does it say? Oh, was he the offensive coordinator? Yes. Okay, his offensive coordinator. That's why. So he's at Washington State now. That's kind of good for him. They're still staying to the Pac-12, which is still kind of wild. That's still alive. I think he's good as far as do a lot of I mean y'all. I mean Missouri not gonna be not lying. Y'all do a lot, and I do mean a lot of wide zone kind of stuff. That might work in Washington State. I know they're more so. They've always been air raid. Um, but who knows? I mean, they might make a slow switch. But I mean, he's a young coach. Maybe it might work out for Washington State. I mean, Washington State's in the Pac-12, which is still floundering, trying to keep themselves um, as a relevant conference. But I don't think it's going to happen. But from a 35-yard line, fourth down, fourth quarter, 35 seconds, second down, 9, 24-24. Under center, Algier in the backfield. Going to be a handout to Algier, who's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's be it. 30 seconds. Timeout is called by the Rams. They have one more timeout. 3rd and 9. That was 21-0, man. That was 21-0. I mean, it's been an interesting game. I'll give it that. It's been an interesting game. Which is kind of wild that a lot of these primetime games have been back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Pretty good games. Something's up. 3rd and 9, man. 3rd and 9. If you can get the first down, it's be amazing. But I know you probably can't. But you're fine. Under center, Algier in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to Algier, who is going to get about a yard. That's fine. 25-24. Clock stops. Timeout. So Rams have called all their timeouts. 4th down and 8. Zane Gonzalez. Time for you to give them a lead. And Wilkinson, don't you dare let Jared Verse block this one. 25 seconds. Zane Gonzalez, you fix your hair, dude. Fix it. Make sure it's perfect. Do what you gotta do. Get your mojo. This is a long field goal for you. We know. Okay. You already made a 56-yarder. You can make this one. Come on, Zane. 51-yard field goal for Zane Gonzalez. Snap, hold, kick is up, kick is. Holy crap, please got this. Yes, it's good. Okay, 21 seconds for the Falcons, 24-21. Let's freaking go, Gonzalez. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Kick is up, kick is good. Okay, Gonzalez, thank you so much for that. Oh, man. Okay. All right, 21 seconds. All right, Falcons. All you gotta do is keep them out of field goal range. Oh, Falcons. Oh, please. Oh, this is so much stress. What Can be the Falcons just deliver? Please. Yes. We ask the Lord to give us blessings as the Falcons hope to deliver an upset upon these Rams. 21 seconds from the 35. Streaming Vikings versus Alabama versus Indiana. Yes, I am streaming all the college football playoff games. So that would be interesting to see how that goes, but I will be streaming all of them. And then I'll be streaming Bucks Panthers. I'll be streaming Seahawks 49ers, and the Sunday night game Ravens versus Steelers. First down 10 from the 35-yard line. Bunch formation to the right. Shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Steps to the pocket. Throws down the field. Oh my gosh. It would have been field goal range if he could have connected with Xavier Smith. Holy crap, he was wide open. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Don't do that, Falcons. Don't do it. Holy crap. I mean, he's open. He is open. He is open. Who was supposed to take him? Like, he is open, man. It would have been at like the 30. It would have been at the 20-something yard line. It would have been a chip shot. Oh, it might have been a touchdown. Stafford can't believe it. He can't believe it. Holy crap. From the 35-yard line. Shotgun formation. Drops back a pass. And apparently there was a timeout call by the Falcons, I think. Or the time went down for some reason. I don't know what happened. Dude, it was, oh my gosh, that was supposed to be completed. That was going to be awful. That was going to be awful. That was going to be absolutely awful. Oh my goodness. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I don't like it one bit. $16 seconds left in this game. Falcons. Please don't choke this. Please don't choke this, Falcons. From a 35-yard line, draws back to pass, and is going to step in pocket. Throws a deep ball. Holy crap. Ho! Tutu Atwell almost came down with that one. Impacted wisdom teeth. I talked about that at Parker. That like it's just when the wisdom teeth be pushing your other teeth, and so that's the reason why it's called impacted wisdom teeth. And you got to take that out. D. Alford could have been called for pass interference on that. Thankfully, he was not, but he could have been. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Please, Lord. Please, Lord. It's too close. It's too close. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so it is 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Third down 10. Shotgun formation. Stafford drops back a pass. They're rushing 3. Timeout's called by the Rams. I'm sorry, by the Falcons. Oh, gosh. Oh, Falcons. 10 seconds left. It's 10 seconds. Like, surprised that they could have called a pass interference on them, but they didn't. They could have. Falcons. Please don't do this to us. Please don't do it to us. Oh, man. Rams got to get immediately out of bounds because they don't have enough time to do a play and then spike the ball, I don't think. So, okay. Third down 10. Shotgun formation, run back to his right. Stafford drops back a pass. They're only rushing 3. Throws down the field. No, he juggled it. No, don't call it a catch. Holy cow, I think they call it a catch. Please, no. 5 seconds. Puka Nacua. Okay. That's a catch, but did he hold on to it the whole way through? No, you got to show us from a different angle. Holy crap, no way. It's a one-handed grab. Both are down. Does it move, though? Holy crap. Oh I don't think it moves. Puka Nakua just made a one-handed grab, toe tap. No, it's incomplete. Holy crap. No, Jesse Bates flicks his hand. That's official review. That's going to be an incomplete pass. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Yes, that's going to be an incomplete pass. That angle right there showed that it left his hands. Holy crap, but it was almost an immaculate grab. AJ Terrell keeps fighting, pulls that hand away. That right there is an incomplete pass. Holy crap, it was so close to being one of the catches of the decade. Oh my gosh. Okay, one hand right here, still has 2 feet down, loses control. Yeah, by the time he grabs it, I don't know if he's still in. Yeah, so it's incomplete pass. Okay, so it's 4th and 10. 5 seconds. That was so close. That was too close. That was too close. Come on, defense, please. Please, please, please. It's 4th and 10. Okay. 5 seconds. Just don't do anything stupid. It's about to be a Hail Mary. It's 27-24. Shotgun formation, trips to the left. It's Hail Mary time. Prospect, oh, timeout called by the Falcons. Last timeout. It is 65 yards to a touchdown. Please just do not let them get that touchdown. That's all you got to do is don't let them get that touchdown. That's all you got to do. Shotgun formation, running back to his left. Draws back to pass. Stafford throws, and it's incomplete. No time left on the clock. That's final. AJ Terrell with the final pass breakup, and the Falcons win 27-24. The Rams go to 11-5. They will be the 6th seed, more than likely. What a wild game this was. This is a third straight win for the tie for the longest win streak under Raheem Morris. Ain't no way that's the longest win streak you've had. Dude. This was a very stressful game. This was a very, very stressful game. There should have been 1 second left on the game clock. But it was 4th and 10, so it didn't matter. That took way too much off. That took way too much. Don't put 1 more second on the game clock just for them to kneel it. It was 4th and 10. Who cares? Who cares? Or you just want to see, you want to bring them all back so they can kneel it down? Yes, we won that trade. It depends on who the Rams get. 195 rushing yards, career high for Bijan Robinson. That's what I'm saying. He got 8.9 a clip, and then a 3rd and 2, you didn't want to give it to Bijan. I know y'all still won, but that still ticked me off. He was 3rd and 2. Oh man. Also, Humphreys talking with the Gonzalez because Humphreys a long-time Arizona Cardinals. So Gonzalez was also in the Cardinals. Gonzalez was on the Cardinals, and then he went to Carolina. Had a good first year, but he got hurt at the end of it, and that's when Pinero took over. I cannot fully enjoy this win. I was stressing too much, but it's nice that it's over. Exactly. Um, First player since 1985-86 with 200 plus scrimmage yards in consecutive Monday Night Football games. Bijan, and then who else was it? But Jerry freaking Rice. That's incredible. That's incredible, man. I don't know. I don't know. I am flabbergasted. So more than likely, the Rams are going to be the 6th seed. I still love the buckling. Thanks so much for doing the buckling. But right now, because the fact Falcons won, if the Falcons beat the Saints, then it does not matter what happens on Saturday. Though it will be nice if we can just handle business and beat the Buccaneers. Oh, man. Scoreboard for sure. For sure. Thank you, guys. Nobody thought we could do it, but we did. We sure enough did. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. That took a lot. That took a lot out of me. Then I guess it's been a while since I've been streaming because I've been on vacation, so it's been a while, but goodness gracious. Oh, man. You won. You did it. You won. Bijan, have yourself a day. Falcons defense, have yourself a day. Falcons passing game, eh. Falcons decision making, also not good. But when you need it most, Zane Gonzalez came and delivered. It's not really his fault. The field goal was blocked. That's on Wilkinson. But when they needed you, made it done. You got it done. You got it done, and you won. Holy crap! Oh my gosh. Okay, I am pooped. I'm tired. That one took a lot out of me. It's down to the wire. I was stressing. I was stressing for you, Emmanuel. I'm not stressing for myself. I'm stressing for you. Holy crap, dude. That's. Why in the world did they have to make it that close? It was 21-0. Still fire Raheem Morris, but oh my gosh, that's an amazing, amazing time. If no one else has anything to say, I might just end it. So like I said, I'm wore out. I'm just wore out. I'm wore slap out because that game took out a lot out of me. Took a lot. It took too much. If I say so myself, it took too much out of me. Holy crap, man! Man, that hurt. That got me. That got me good. What a game indeed. Dude. All right. Well, just to go over once again, there are no games streamed tomorrow, but on 31st, I am streaming the Miami Ohio State game. I'm streaming all three college football playoff games in the first. Then I'm streaming the two Saturday games. Then I'm streaming the Sunday Night Football game. So I'm streaming a lot. That's why you have me on the edge of my seat. It absolutely had me too. Because I was like, there could be a possibility of be a pass interference, then we extend this game as be a chip shot field goal. So, thank you so much for watching there, Emmanuel. Thanks so much for all y'all watching. I always enjoy seeing y'all here. It makes it very easy to stream because I know it's very hard to stream when there's nobody in here. But thank you so much for coming. If this doesn't show at the foundation of the team, the players is good, but just mega held back. Coaching staff, I don't care what it is. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Falcons, you got talent. You're able to beat some of the best teams, but then able to flounder against some of the worst ones. We don't know. It's the same thing for us. But I will see y'all on Wednesday for what should be a spectacular game of Miami versus Ohio State. So good night, and I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Hopefully I can get out a video sometime this week. I'm going to try to get one out. If you haven't already watched the how to replace a GOAT SEC lore video, I hope y'all enjoyed that one.